Goddess of Victory, NIKKE.
I've prepared a special song just for you!
All right, it is story time. Gentlemen, good evening, good morning, good day. Hope everyone's doing well. I'll just stop here. Isn't that beautiful? It was so warm today. It is a beautiful day out here today. Not as beautiful as the weekend, mind you, but it was like warm. And I was like, did I even need to like put on the coat? I didn't. That was the thing. I got out the trusty ball cap and walked out the door just like, I had a sweater on because it was still 10 degrees, but like, man, it was like nice and warmish. Didn't need like a heavy coat or anything. I think there's gonna be a cold snap still. Like, I'm still, like, it's everything spring. It's like basically snap. One more like big cold snap and then we're on our way up for a while. And then the temperature keeps rising to like, okay, now I'm just sweating. I'm wearing nothing and I'm still sweating bullets. So that'll happen eventually. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Alright, today we will continue chapter 31, Mabeast. We're gonna go get Mabeast. There's so many things I could say, but I'll choose not to say them because I'm an adult. Debatable. I mean, I'm playing a game with, extended TNA, but it's got a good story. Anyway, today was, I don't know, I've been in a weird mood lately when it comes to work. I've been like, I woke up this morning like, I was like, I think I'm done with IT. Yeah, I think I'm like getting tired of it. I think I'm being like, I think I'm getting to the point where like I'm just kind of done with it. I don't know. Could just be a phase. I'm pretty sure like I'll probably feel differently in the morning. But that was my morning, and then the day was it was a little rough in the sense that like we had a bunch of people following up with some work that the company was doing and the team's doing, and there's a lot of uncertainty going around still. So like, you know, the mood's a bit dire. I don't want to act here like everything's falling apart. The sky isn't falling or anything, but I do think like it's important to understand that like there was some tensions, to put it mildly, and we as a team are just like trying to figure out what the hell we're doing. So I think we'll work through it. Despite all of the things I'm saying right now, I still truly believe, like, I still have an idea that, like, we'll pull something through, one way or the other. So, let's see. We'll figure it out. One way, I'll figure it out. But you don't have to worry about that. You need to just worry about other stuff. So, like, in other news, what was I thinking about? I saw the new, oh yeah, I was gonna say, I think the other thing I just wanted to talk about before we dive right into it was, so someone leaked the new NIKKE model. And I looked at that model, and I think I put it in the Discord, and I said, yep, that one's going to be popular. I'm sure we'll get to know them quite well. But yeah, they're, I was like, you know, kudos to the team. Like, I'm glad that the Shift Up guys are, like, experimenting and expanding horizons a little bit. Not to say, like, I don't think NIKKE, well, I hope that when I say next will come out the right way, but when I say this, I'm talking from the standpoint of like diversity in the sense that like different jobs or different motifs, you know. I'm not saying like they're the best at it, but I am saying like it seems like, I feel like if you ask someone who's been playing NIKKE for a while, this last year it feels like the models and the character designs are a lot better. They're a little bit more on point. They make more sense. Like, I mean, no offense to Trina, she seems like a lovely lady. I think there's a bit of a mismatch here. I don't want to knock her. I don't want to say she's bad. I don't even know in terms of meta how she falls in the meta yet. But I'll have to look at her skill set again. But what I do want to say is, I think overall, I would say there's a positive trend in the design and the character motifs, I think, in NIKKE. But, you know, nobody's perfect. Nobody's nerfect. But yeah, this new character, I think it's going to be super popular. We'll get to know them very well. But I do want to give shout-outs to that. I don't want, without spoiling anything, I do want to give shout-outs to the Shaped Up designers, because I think that's going to be kind of I think that is a very positive step forward, I think, in my opinion. So that's good. And then, yeah, I mean, I got Red up here. I finally got some hangers, so I was like, where do I put Red? Part of me was like, put her on the door, so that way I could, like, for NIKKE night, I thought I'd get it. But then it's like, I kind of want to keep most of the more, let's say, risque stuff in this room, because like if I have guests over and stuff, like out there it's like clean. So this is the game/nerd room of the apartment, and I tend to kind of want to keep it. I kind of want to keep it that way. It's not to say it won't bleed out over there. Like I have some like stuff from my Akiba trips out there, but most of the nerd shit I want to stay in here. You know, contained space, contain the nerdiness, so people think I'm normal when they come over to visit. So that's that. But yeah, I've also been thinking about. I think I talked about this before. So I'm thinking about getting my MacBook up to speed so that I can start picking up the game project again. I think it's about time. I've been thinking about like my little game project. I want to get back to it. I want to like work on it. And I also have some ideas of things I want to improve on it. So first of all, I kind of want to take some time to actually like flesh it out completely. I was worried, or rather I was petrified in the sense that like, oh man, I can't do this. It's going to look ugly. It's going to look bad. And I was like, I don't know why, but it took me like 4 months to remember, oh yeah, but this is your first game, Merc. Of course it's gonna suck. Not to say like, you know, you shouldn't try, but that wasn't the point of the exercise. The point of the exercise was to try and make something. So, for that reason, I think, and to give myself a little bit of reprieve, I don't know how often I want to do it, and I don't think it's going to be every week, but I want to try and start easing into game development again. And the first step is to figure out the MacBook, get OBS, get my microphone set up here. Kind of, do I want to hook it in? I might need to figure out, I think I have the requisite HDMIs, because this monitor, it's a little older, and it's not exactly the best for every video game, but it works really well in this, as it has multiple display ports. It works really well for that. It's got one display port, and it's got two HDMI ports, so like I use one for the PS5, one for the PC, and there's one spare one for another PC, which would be the MacBook, and I could be like, maybe I could set this up where like I just move that plug, because the mic is USB-C as well, so I just move the mic into one USB port, get the HDMI into another USB-C port, and I'm there for the most part. It might work. We'll try it out, but I'm gonna definitely do that offline first, just to make sure. And then, of course, with OBS, like, I'd have to figure out a way to, like, export my scenes, export my profile shit, put it on that. And then I'd have to test run it with, like, maybe some shitty scuff run to make sure everything on MacBook works. But we'll figure that out. But I do want to bring that up because I've been getting the urge to create. I think it's partly because of all the drama at work, if I'm honest. I'm sitting here at work going, like, yeah, I think I'm kind of done with IT. I want to make, like, video games, or I want to learn how to do other shit, right? And I want to, like, game design and make shit. And lately, all it feels like at work is I'm doing firefighting with the occasional line or two of code, or telling other people how to do code. I don't get to code myself anymore. But that'd be a lesson to anybody out there who's, like, starting code. Like, if you really like coding, be very careful about, first of all, you won't want to do a management track at all. But even so, eventually on the engineering track, there's going to come a point where it's a lot less coding and a lot more design and negotiation with other people. So, like, I'm at that point in my career in the IT world. I'm not sure how much I like it, but the point is, if you like coding, enjoy it, but also you're going to need to find projects if you want to do other stuff, because eventually you're not going to be the, and especially if you're a big organization like me, you're not going to be the one doing the coding. All right, anyway, let's get the dailies out of the way, and then we'll get to stage 31. I think I have enough for another level, too. That might help our chances tonight. I was wondering, like, are we going to ride the red wave to victory again? I guess we'll find out. Excuse me. Yeah, let's get our dailies. This is so cute. Let's get that daily shit out of the way. Get that stuff out of here.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Hey, duty. It's a duty, it is.
Nothing can stand in my way.
Thanks, Celine. All right. Do I have anything I want to buy here? I might save up for the... Well, that's crystal, never mind. I might save up for some of this stuff. I don't know. Fuck it. Might as well. Like, I'm not really losing anything for doing this. Pilgrim. Let's just buy everything. What do you want? Everything. How much is it going to cost? Everything. Alright, there we go. Yeah.
Will you join me, subordinate?
Maybe later on. I mean, like, I'm gonna get my hands dirty first. I gotta get my hands dirty first, literally, because we're gonna go into the dirt world of the frontier. Do I have any draws? No. Maybe I'll do one later, though, as a treat. As a little bit of a treat.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
Okay, so, like, I'm looking at this one a lot more now because this is exactly what's on the wall right now. I don't want to... I think it's a fisheye lens. I don't know if it's because of the lens or the perspective, but it feels like her legs get really, really skinny down. Like, this feels less like a leg and more like a hoof.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
And I hate that I think that because it's gorgeous. It's red. How could she not be nothing but gorgeous, you know? I'm sure I'll get over it. I know they'll just distract, like, hey, pretty lady in a dress. But I just, like, I saw that, like...
Saw teeth.
Is it...
Entire buildings.
I wish I knew more.
Hope you put it to good use.
I have some good artist friends. People have, like, commissioned. People have, like, helped me with, like, art projects before.
Justin,
Welcome to Rupee's shop.
Maybe I should reach out to them and ask them, like, am I
Another
crazy?
successful transaction.
Does this perspective
Doesn't
make
it feel
sense?
great spending money?
I'd
Thank
love
you
to
for
get
coming.
an artist perspective on that, just to be like, I'm not stupid, or am I missing something? Okay, because like this is gonna be weird, and I know I'm gonna be looking at this, but by comparison, Helm's legs from the thigh, like the calf and below the knee, like the calf and ankle stuff, it definitely skinnies out, like everybody does. But it feels like Red's legs just drastically got thinner. I don't know if it's just like that's a body type I'm not aware of. I don't know. Like even here, it feels like it's a little bit, but like I don't know. Maybe I should stop staring at Helm when she's taking a bath. That feels a bit rude. Anyway. Sorry, I'm like... got something down. Gonna need to wash up later. I'm a night shower person. What are you guys? Are you morning or night? I'm a night shower kind of guy. I prefer to get it off me after the day's over. Take every advantage we can get. Show no mercy, for the enemy will show you none in kind. Oh, the other thing. I think I already talked about it. Yeah, I did. With Blanc. But I finally got a helmet for Blanc, and I'm like, oh, well, maybe I'll get Blanc's title. I mean, it feels like at this point I might as well get it, right? Because, like, that bunny girl is tied to my hip for some reason or another. Not that I'm minding, right? Like, who's gonna complain about, oh, God, this gorgeous bunny girl is constantly bugging me.
Commencing operation.
How droll. Like, you know, someone out there might be like that. And, you know, not me. I got some more stuff to spend. Alright, we got all our stuff used up. 291. That's a lot of levels. Alright, and we got some stuff done for Nihilister. It's a long road to 320. 3240. We'll get there eventually. I'm just reading. The text is so tiny, but info gathered. The target tried to negotiate using the information she had in the Queen. First prerequisite for assassinating the Queen: Lilith's body. Lilithvice or Lilith? She means Lilithvice. The second prerequisite for the Queen: Valpaus. Interesting. Is Lilithvice still with us? I would doubt it. Like, the fact that she hasn't shown up yet. They're either saving her for like a year 3 event or something. I don't know. It would be nice to see Lilithvice, but it feels very unlikely. What's down here? My OCD screaming at me. What do you want, phone? Leave me alone. Can't you see I'm busy trying to save the world? Alright, have that one? Okay, cool. Alright. I think all the preparations are out of the way. We're going in with 378 as our strongest, as our squad. It's pretty good. And then, you know, one thing I don't know about why NIKKE does this, but like when I hit auto, I figured this would be the 3 strongest. But like, watch, I'll go in here. These girls are stronger. But it picked Blanc and Exia over them. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, but just like, I'm very curious, like, I don't know what the auto system is prioritizing, I guess, is what I'm thinking here. I guess it's a more well-rounded group, for sure, but I'm just like, why did you prioritize Blanc over Crown? Or why did you prioritize Exia over Modernia? Stuff like that, right? I don't know. All right, we're nearly 380. Hopefully that's enough. Like, we were at a spot where it's 360 was the requisite power level, so let's see what happens. Oh. Ah. Oh god. Well, that helps clear the throat for what I'm about to do. Last time on the Goddess of Victory, NIKKE. Still racked with grief and turmoil from their rescue mission, Commander Merc and the Counters are once set out again with a new mission. They are to meet up with Absolute, where the joint offense has one single goal: pursue Grave and destroy the Heretic, Anichiro. While still unsure if death is the only option, Commander Merc sets out. Will the Counters find Grave? What is to become of the Heretic that Rappy knows all too well due to the Red Hood? And will they get to keep the Kube? Let's find out. Alright, so last time we came in, we kind of just got introduced to what we're doing here, right? Neon's there, sorry, not Neon. Her name, it's Neon, I thought it's N, it starts with an N, right? Good, I'm gonna have to go to the Wikipedia. We just met her. I feel so awkward. But anyway, cute research lady basically told us that, like, she's there to analyze the cube because basically HQ wants it for purposes and to see if they can use it. But for us, the Counters, our job is to rendezvous with Absolute, who are already in pursuit and hunting down Grave and Anichiro. And we also kind of confronted Rappy, because Rappy, in a rare instance of, like, impulsiveness for her at this point, she basically lashed out, activated Red Hood, and tried to kill Grave at the sight of Anichiro. Even though we were kind of making headway with her, and god damn, the next time we see her, it's probably all hell's gonna break loose. But essentially, she told us that, like, I just knew that that was Anichiro, the Heretic, even though at this point in the story, all records of Anichiro have been basically wiped, apparently, save for, like, knowing, like, oh, she's, like, the biggest evil that has ever graced the Ark. And, of course, we know Anichiro ourselves, right? We know, it's our girl, Cindy. You know, and Cindy's been through a lot. We now know a little bit more about, like, what's going on here. But, you know, in hindsight being 2020, being all that, going into this without that knowledge would be like, okay, so Anichiro is, like, the heretic of heretics. Like, this is the one that caused the downfall of humanity for the most part, or was, like, a significant, if not the most significant heretic to cause the retreat to the Ark. Only stopped by Red Hood, which, again, we don't know. But it seems that Red Hood, through Rappy, knows her. I'm trying to piece together... I'm trying to do both. I'm trying to play both... I'm playing both sides. But the idea being that we know what's going on in history because of the events that we've done. But at this point in the story, we only know so much because that's what our character knows, right? But kind of gluing them together and kind of understanding where things are coming from is kind of cool. Like, at this point, if you think about it, if you put yourself in the shoes of somebody who's, like, just gotten to chapter 31 and be like, oh man, who's Anichiro? They're so powerful. They must sound like crazy. I want them on my team, but they're bad. But then Modernia was bad, and we managed to save her. She became Marion. So yeah. Also, I don't know how far we're gonna get. I think it's 360. I think I checked early. I checked early last night. I checked last night. Late last night. Not early last night. I guess you could deep third. Point is, I checked last night, and we're at like 360-ish for this group. So maybe being at 378 is enough, but I wouldn't be surprised given the way like the scaling has been jumping up and up, that we're gonna need to ride Red into the sunset. So let's find out.
I'll follow along. Are you ready? Then
Yeah,
let's go.
367 to 378. So we're about 11,000 over the
You
recommendation.
want me to go there?
I hope that Red and everybody can get us through. I might be able to pull some additional levels or some skills, depending on
I've
some
got your
stuff.
back.
Upgrade equipment a little bit more. We'll see. Well, even with this, it's hard to get...
Fully active. Pierce through.
Even with all of this power, we're still kind of slowly
Just
charging our
wait
way
until I
through
become an adult.
their armor. Their life bars were huge.
You're mine. Let's keep the momentum going.
Reload.
Did I do well?
You're doing so great, sweetie. Like the meme.
I've got this.
You're doing great, sweetie. Doing a video of her while she blows up another rapture.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
That's the other thing we learned last time as well, is that this crystal cluster stuff is super duper dangerous. Like, so dangerous that even the Ark and all those greedy assholes in the central government are like, yeah, nope, washing my hands of this.
Come on, let's... Incoming encounter.
It's like
All right,
basically
not
like
there.
the T-Vi...
I knew that.
I think I said this last time. It feels like this world's version of like the T-Virus or something. Like, it just got out
Watch
of
over me.
control. And now everybody's a zombie. And then you got to get Leon Sex Kennedy involved to like save the day. You know how it is. Only word Leon Sex Kennedy. Oh man, that'd be great.
Fully active.
That just made me smile.
wait until I become an
Leon
adult.
Sex
Give
Kennedy.
everything you've got.
Damn, Forbes or only my real friends would know that one. Little inside humor. That joke's just for
Did I do well?
That joke's for me and me alone.
Fully active.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Okay, so we're doing all right now. We're doing all right for the time being.
I'll
Yeah.
reload right now.
Thank you. Should probably turn off auto aim. It feels cheap. I want to feel like if I'm going to play
Class
this,
is
I at
over.
least got to put in the work.
What do you say we go back and enjoy
Although
the
the auto
festival
aim
again?
would be much better with bullets. But then again, that's half the fun. Spraying and praying with this meta team. I think call it meta team because I think that was the meta team that I
I'll
saw.
follow
Like,
along.
I was looking at guides and I'm like, okay, I got a little leak case. What do people like suggest? Succession. Like, what do people suggest for like this? So that's when I came
You
across
want
this.
me to go there?
Are you ready?
It's like, this one's
Then
pretty
let's go.
well-rounded. It can basically do anything you want it to. It's like, great, I'll take
All right,
that.
not there. I knew that.
Like, I'm never gonna claim to be...
Commander.
Hi, Vesty! It's been a while. Who's my favorite little serial killer? You. It's you. You're so adorable. Have you murdered 1 billion people today? It's good to see you, Vesty.
Oh my, you came.
Not yet, but, you know, maybe later, Emma. But, tish.
Hurry up, you idiots. This is why.
Hi, Enwa. Good to see you.
Sorry. Inferior people like us walk kind of slow. For every 3 steps you take, we only take 1. Oh, how useless we are.
Why are you guys, like... The troll... They're just so good at being trolls.
We're not worthy.
We're not worthy! You gotta get on your hands and knees and bow to her.
We're not worthy.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for doing the bit. I appreciate it. I don't know. I wish one of my community members was here. One of the people who show up for NIKKE nights. I'd be wondering what they think of Enwa. Like, I know that like a lot of people make fun of her, and she is a grumpy Gus for sure. She is a cranky Cassandra. I'm like trying to mull my thoughts here while we talk about it. I don't hate Enwa.
This is fun.
Uh-huh.
I knew we'd all get along swimmingly.
Like, I'm thinking about like the first time we met her, and there was a part where like she was pissed off because Rappy basically abandoned them. So there was this sense of like abandonment. She's a bit tsundere in the sense that like she's not very good at expressing her feelings unless they're anger or spite, of course. She's a perfectionist. She runs the armory for us. I mean, she's also very accomplished in terms of the lore and everything like that. So it's like being the leader of the strongest unit in Elysian probably comes with a lot of pressures. And I guess what I'm trying to say as I mull this together, and I ramble like this is how I gather my thoughts and put them into place. My reading on Anwa is someone who basically is a hard ass because that's what the job requires in her mind. And maybe the idea is that she's been at it for so bloody long, she's forgotten how to, like, turn it off. That's, like, maybe a charitable reading of it. Also, I don't mean to be mean, but, like... Yeah, like... I'm seeing it everywhere, but, like, those legs are way too thin now. Huh. I feel like... Maybe it's just me. But, like... I don't know.
Give me a sit rep.
The container with the stakes is going to be transported over by air in a while. There's a possibility it could be shot down before landing, so we need to clear this place of raptures.
What? You're still not done? Jeez, Absolute has really fallen off.
Okay, Annie's dude.
We were waiting for you.
What?
It's just that I've heard so many stories about how remarkable the counters are.
Oh, really?
I wanted to see it for myself.
It's not that we're doubting you. We simply want to see what you're capable of.
Oh. Come to think of it, when was the last time we did have a joint venture with Absolute? I want to say, like, somewhere in the teens? Chapters, like, 11 or 12 come to mind, but it's been a while since we worked together with these people. What is this, some kind of test we have to pass?
That's a rather blunt way of putting it. But yes, more or less.
Come on, show us what you can do.
What's the point of this? Are you still obsessed with who's the strongest?
Be quiet. You abandoned us and left us in the lurch, only to sidle up with a third-rate squad instead. You must have had a reason to do that. I'd like to know what it is.
Again, it's been a while, but I thought this was covered a little bit. But maybe it was more like we covered the fact that, like, Enwa felt abandoned, but we never got to why Rappy left them yet. It could be that. Maybe I'm just mixing it up in my head.
Yeesh, jealous much?
Do you ever shut that trap of yours?
If you still want these lips, why don't you come give me a kiss? Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Why do I even bother? You've got 3 minutes until the container arrives. Clear this place out before then.
Fine. Let's go, everyone.
Commander, we don't have to go along with this ridiculous game of theirs.
No. Let's show them. Let's show them what we're made of. Show them what we got.
Okay, let's go.
The best way to shut them up? The best you two want them to shut up? Stop picking on you? Show them up!
You want to witness the greatness of the counters firsthand? You got it. I might just have to unleash the full power of my supervision.
There you go. They're getting it.
I'd advise against that. All they'll see is your glasses twinkling slightly.
Why do you all...
Rappy, let's show them that you made the right choice. Let's show how well we work together.
There you go. Let's do this. Encounter. I mean, I totally understand Rappy's point. Like, this isn't a pissing
Have
contest.
faith. I will
Like,
protect
we're technically
my
at a war where, like, one wrong move and we're all fucking dead. So maybe we shouldn't have, like, a pissing contest in the middle of this. Especially if, like, we're supposed to be fighting, you know, a rapture.
Fully active!
Just wait until I become
Should I
an
push a
adult.
little
Not a
harder?
rapture, I mean a heretic. If we're really coming down here to find a heretic,
Poor thing.
the last thing we need to be doing is, like, having a dick waving contest. So I get Rappy's point too. I kind of agree with the idea of, like, listen, just establish omelets. They want to know if you're worthy. The other way, if you want to be charitable about it,
Fully active!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
the other way to think about it, if you want to be charitable, is that they're just basically, look,
How heavy your
this is
burden.
a serious operation. Do you have what it takes? We're about to show them that we do.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Very pretty.
Finished.
Good job.
What do you guys think?
I thought it was impressive, personally.
Let's move to the mission area.
Hey, you could at least give us some feedback.
They did. The feedback, it's like no news is good news, Ennis.
Yeah, if you're not gonna leave a review, then you at least ought to pay us.
Do we get paid? I imagine I get a salary, but it mostly goes to your soda, Ennis, and your guns collection, Neon.
Ooh, she's not saying anything. That must mean she's gonna pay us. Nice.
Neon.
It seems you're finally capable of not being complete morons all the time.
Yes! Not complete morons 100% of the time.
And in a fairly short amount of time, too. Impressive.
Listen, girls, this is now the girls. Let's be courteous. She's basically giving us the equivalent of like a 5-star review. Let's just be nice.
What is wrong with her?
Such effusive praise. You don't have to be so nice.
So, like, I'm just like, is she dying? I think she's dying, guys.
There are some caveats, however.
Uh-oh.
The squirt and the squad leader are competent.
The squirt. Is that Rappy?
I can't say the same about you two.
Oh.
It's not a major issue for now, since the skill gap isn't too significant. But as those two grow stronger, both of you will only end up dragging them down.
Oh no, here we go again. I want this. Is this gonna be a common theme for NIKKE going forward? I don't know if I like
It's not
this
that
bit.
you haven't grown. You just haven't improved enough.
Okay, fair enough.
You need to do better.
Yeah, I knew that.
Hey, listen, she said you've grown. You all suppressed the issue,
Good.
but
As long as you're aware.
I just don't. Okay, I don't know what to expect, but we have 36 chapters. We're on 31 right now. I just don't know. Like, is this gonna be a recurring theme where like everybody just dunks on Neon and Anise? Because I don't know how much I'm going to be invested in that right now, to be honest with you. Like, right now, it's like, okay, we get it. There's a gap. Rappy and me are the best because we're fated. We're basically hand-holding perverts together right now. But, like, if it just keeps... It's one of those things, like, if it keeps being brought up again and again and again, it just wears me down to the point where, like, it'll be annoying. We'll see.
Now let's move.
Let's move. Enwa walks ahead.
Wow, that was amazing. You guys work together so well as a team that you hardly notice your firepower is lacking.
Our firepower is lacking?
You said the most devastating word ever to her, bestie.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you just broke her heart.
I may have said too much. I'm sure you'll eventually find weapons that are better suited to you.
Come to think of it, have any of you ever upgraded your gear?
There's no need for us to wantonly upgrade our loadout. What we're using right now suits us perfectly.
If you say so.
Sorry to interrupt.
Mana! Oh, sorry. No, thank you for interrupting, Mana. Thank you for reminding me your name because I'm a dumbass who forgets names. To be, in my defense, there's a lot of names to remember.
But the container has arrived. The initial setup is expected to take 20 minutes.
In the meantime, we'll proceed to the designated area.
The container is holding the spline or like the stake that they want to use to build the arc around or to contain the cube, right?
Roger that. I'll have it ready to fire when you give me the signal.
Let's go.
Let's go. I think that's what's in there again. It's like they need something to stabilize and contain the Harmony Cube, the area around the Harmony Cube to protect it from the crystal. That's what's in the container that we're grabbing. That we
I'll
were
follow
protecting.
along.
I think.
Did you call? Oh, right, not there. I knew that.
I know you did.
You
What?
want me to go
Did somebody
there?
doubt you, my queen? My queen!
Proceeding to target.
Are you ready? Then let's go.
You want me to go
I
there?
didn't see the power level. Hopefully it's not 37 already. Otherwise, this is going to be a short stream. Nah, I'll ride the red wave if I have to, but
Watch me closely, teacher.
you got it.
How heavy your burden has been.
Fully active!
Just wait until I become an adult.
a little harder?
Oh, I didn't even see. He's so tiny. Tiny robot. Tiny little robot demon. He's gonna be doing well power-wise. God, that shield. That shield has a lot more HP than I thought it did.
Class is over. What do you say we go back and enjoy the festival again?
I'm wondering, Naka, if I should suit you back into your school uniform. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love this one, but New Year's is past. Maybe I should bring it up for the festival later. I don't know. The point of having skins is to use them, right? I can switch them whenever I want.
Come on, let's go.
I knew you were hiding something.
All
in this
right,
building.
not there.
Awaiting orders. Proceeding to target.
Oh no, it's right there.
Coming.
Not yet. 368. Okay,
I'll follow along.
we're in comfortable range for the time being.
Get lost. I'm busy.
Fully
active. Just wait until I become everyone. Give them everything you've got.
They're all down.
Did I do well?
You're doing great, sweetie. Here's a cookie. Oh, I got you. Do you think, like, you would reward Modernity with cookies?
Securing
or, like,
victory for their subjects is a
bandages?
king's duty.
She likes bandages. Maybe if I gave her, like, a pack of those Band-Aid ones with, like, Flintstones or, like, SpongeBob on them, she'd go nuts. She'd, like, you get to see her foaming about bandages. Cute bandages.
Proceeding to target.
I don't know. I'm crazy.
Come on.
I trust you, teacher, so I hope you want me to go there?
Well, that was your first mistake, Naka.
Destination reached. Requesting further guidance as to where the stakes will be driven.
I'll do it.
Enwa takes a flat disc out of her pocket and places it on the ground.
The stakes will land where that disc is. Everyone, step back.
Okay, I don't want to bring this up right now, but it feels like Enwa's voice actor changed.
Go ahead, Mana.
Coordinates confirmed. Launching
Could be.
A-pillar towards the guidance signal. A-pillar launched. Handing over control to the operator for the landing procedure.
Roger. Assuming control. Huh? Shifty is piloting it? Yes. I'll be steering it to the guidance signal.
Is this like Pilot Wings? Is there like a mini game where I have to steer the
I'm not
spike?
overly familiar with this control system.
Wow. You must be really good at this then, Shifty. I wouldn't go that far, but it was covered in my curriculum.
Curriculum for stake training? Stake driving? Stake driving 101? Where's your stake driving license? I have a Class T stake license. T for T-bone. Yeah. God, now this is just making me want steak. Maybe I'll eat a steak after work tomorrow. I don't know. Anyway, moving on.
There are a few tricks you can learn, and the whole process is easy to replicate with a flight simulator.
I knew it. I knew they were gonna do like Pilot Wings or like flight simulator stuff.
I see.
You know it.
Oh, like that, yes. And... got it. It should land any moment now.
Crash. A massive white pillar plummets from the sky and lands upright on the ground. Upon impact, there's a resounding thud and a massive plume of dust emerges in its wake.
Landing complete.
Checking alignment. Initiating link with Harmony Cube. Hub designation complete. Computational power amplification confirmed. Initiating art creation sequence.
Whoa. The white pillar begins to vibrate. It feels like the ground itself is rippling.
Everyone, brace yourselves.
The ground begins to undulate wildly, and white blocks begin to shoot up like seedlings sprouting out of the ground. At the same time, the crystals in the area shatter to pieces. Some blocks rise for a moment and stop, while others continue to surge up into the air, seemingly without end. They assume a panoply of different shapes, triangles, ovals, diamonds, and more. After a few moments, the blocks cease their movement. In what was once a foreign land, there is now a familiar landscape. It's become a lost sector.
Construction complete. A-pillar status, all normal.
One stake did all that and got rid of the crystals to boot?
Linking with Harmony Cube and expanding the area.
Holy crap, this place is unrecognizable now.
Think of this pillar as a pseudo-harmony cube, one which was created by the harmony cube itself. We can expand the structures around the area where the A pillar is embedded. Being made of glass, all of this material is immune to the E2 crystals, so it can push them out.
E2, that's right.
Additionally, the A pillar is tied to the harmony cube's computational power, so the more you install, the better the harmony cube's computation ability.
It's like adding an additional core to the cube so it has like parallel processing, so multi-threading.
I didn't quite catch all of that. None of this makes any sense to me. How can these structures just appear out of thin air?
You're right. It doesn't make any logical sense. But you just saw it with your own eyes.
Wizard did it. Feels like that's just Lamada saying, magic. Wizard did it. Tech wizard.
How does the science behind all of this work? Although, to be honest, I don't think I'd understand even if you did explain.
Yeah. Just think about the tiny gnomes that live in the stake and they come out, they come out, the stake gnomes, and they come out and just like take all the crystals and bang, 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 hi ho, whatever. Pick your favorite mining song to go along with it. And then little by little, they turn all that crystal to glass and crystal goes away. All the remaining crystal dies off and spreads out. And they use this glass to make little bits and baubles, and like some of them are using it for food because, as we all know, stake gnomes eat crystal. So, this was, clearly like A to B. One second. Oh God, I'm sorry for being a disgusting human being, but anyway. So what was it? Oh yeah, so the snake gnomes, after they finish eating their crystal, only continue to get stronger, which allows them to clear more crystal, make more glass, and eat more crystal. It's a self-fulfilling cycle.
That's classified information.
Oh. I apologize for revealing the snake gnomes to them, Nana.
How come?
Do you really think this process follows the laws of physics or basic energy principles?
I don't think so. I guess? I don't know. None of this makes any sense.
Just think about the snake
That's
gnomes.
precisely why it's confidential. Does that answer your question?
Not at all.
Be quiet.
Aren't any of you curious about this?
I mean, I'll admit to a polite curiosity.
You just said yourself that you wouldn't understand even if you were given an explanation.
It's like watching a documentary on quantum physics. Even if you don't understand every bit, it's still nice to know.
Try and use that pea brain of yours for 1 second. If the reason why this stuff works the way it does wasn't classified, and if it was something that everyone could understand, it could end up being used for terrorism.
Yeah, the government would never do terrorism. I'm gonna leave it right there. Take that thought, look it over there.
Like you said, it defies all common sense.
Is the idea like... Is the idea that the reason it's classified is because it's made with, let's say, foreign technology?
Do you really think something like that will be easy to understand?
Probably not.
Exactly. Hence why it's classified.
For someone who says they don't care, you've got an awful lot to say about it.
I don't know. I don't need to know.
So our objective is to plant these pillars here and there? Then these structures that manifest as a result will wipe out all the crystals?
Correct.
Sounds kind of fun. Like a game.
We must construct additional pylons.
We're moving out.
I mean steaks. I hope the next one's a sirloin. Or a nice ribeye. I haven't had a good ribeye in a while. Steak.
You can leave this to me. Trust me.
Where's my mouse? There it is.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an adult. Give them everything you've got!
What's your favorite steak, chat? Well, maybe you're a vegan or a vegetarian. That's fine. Maybe you prefer
Did
a
I
good
do
piece
well?
of chicken or you're a pescatarian. You enjoy good salmon or a halibut. Maybe a nice piece of cod. The old chippy. Oh wait, that's a... I thought that was the boss. I just immediately think boss when I
Wait
see that
until
guy.
I become an adult.
Sorry to break it to
Roar,
you, but
Red
this
Hood.
is the end. Now we must focus our attacks.
She's so strong.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Alright, we're at 9 stages in. Is it going to just be 30, 36 again? That's so, we're about a third of the way there. Oh, goody. Kube! We constructed additional pylons. First of all, kudos. I think that's the first time in the game that the map's actually updated like that. That's pretty cool.
Proceeding to target.
That's pretty cool effect. Oh, you saw this map? But look at it now. Magic. Magic. I can't pull that off, but like, you know what I mean. You know, we all seen it.
You want me to go there?
The question is, which route do we take?
I'll follow along.
Encounter.
Base defense is probably what we're better suited
I'll
for.
follow along.
So we'll do that. 3723 is her name. We're gonna be riding that red wave soon, I think. I could probably back out and get an additional
Don't worry.
level.
I will protect you.
We'll see. We're definitely more suited for base defense with this setup. And I used to really not
wait
like
until
base
I
defense,
push a little harder.
but I guess then I learned about how to equip
going
myself
down.
to prepare for it. And got a lot easier.
Did I do well? Poor thing.
And we're done. Excuse
As
me.
long as we're together, I will never fall.
So this is also stage 9. This is 9B1. So there was 2 stage 9s. I figured this would be 10.
Proceeding.
In A and B.
Incoming encounter.
But guess not.
Is that right?
It is,
All
Midoriya.
right, not there.
It
I knew that.
I knew you knew that. I knew you knew that. I also knew that you knew that I knew
Don't
that I knew
worry. I will protect you.
that. Did I get that? 'Cause I'm confused. Bam.
Fully active.
Bam.
Wait
Bam.
until
Should I push a little
And then I
harder?
hit the melter, and then the melter wins because just you sit in the middle and melt things. These elites take a
Poor
while, though.
thing.
Once you melt them down, it's just that easy. Ooh, you know what else could be fun?
As long as we're
Devil
together,
craft.
I will never fall.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about food that I want to eat tomorrow because I'm thinking like maybe I should go have a nice meal tomorrow after work. Maybe that'll be a good stress reliever. Like there's devil craft, but pizza that late at night.
You want me to go
Get a
there?
nice cheeky curry, get a steak.
Proceeding to
There's
target.
a lot of good stuff out there.
Come on, let's go.
I could also go try something completely different, but then again, like when I'm
Get
going to
lost.
stress,
I'm
I'm not
busy.
necessarily looking to try something new. I'm looking to try something I know that I'm going to enjoy. You know? You guys ever feel that way? Like I'm going to do something because I know I'm going to enjoy it. Nothing wrong with trying new things, and people get enjoyment out of that
Fully
too. for
active.
Sure.
Just
Like,
wait until
I think for me, it's
push
like,
a little
if I
harder.
know that I don't want to risk it, like I want a guarantee of sort, I'm going
Re-engaging.
somewhere that I know I'm going to enjoy it.
Reloading.
Like 100%.
Reload.
I see you in there. You thought you could hide from me? Well, you'd been wrong.
Sorry to break it to you, but this is
Should
the
I
end.
push a little harder?
I've got this.
Alrighty.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
Hey, that's me.
Coming.
I'll follow along.
I'm definitely gonna be riding Red Hood to the end of the fight, but I think we could do it. I believe.
I've got your back.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an adult. Give them everything you've got. Did I do well?
Wait a moment.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
I am kind of curious how these stakes work. I mean, granted, it's not beyond the realm of possibility that ARC technology has advanced to a point where it can
Oh,
do
right,
that.
not there.
But I am kind of curious how it did
I knew
this. Oh, we were gonna go that way anyway. I just preemptively got this. Piling project number 30. Moved to surface for final testing. PBZ 188.83. Desert area. Construction not possible. Reason: material shortage and unit loss due to rapture attack. SBV 85.1. Moved to a nutrient-rich forest for material procurement. Construction halted. Reason: material shortage. Note: confirm that organic materials alone are insufficient. Tests temporarily suspended. So I guess these are just code names for like the environments. But they're like, is that this is their experiments with the crystals or with the cube?
I'll follow.
Encounter. Proceeding to target.
Because it kind of works like
That's strange.
Because it kind of, I'll finish my thought real quick. Because it kind of feels like I could suggest either.
What is it? We installed the A-pillar, but the Harmony Cube's computation speed isn't increasing as expected. Since the A-pillar is also a computation device for the Harmony Cube, the computation speed should increase with each installation.
Is there some kind of problem?
We ran a check, and the equipment doesn't appear to be defective.
Something is attacking it from the outside.
Yes. I suspect that someone is hijacking the data.
Like an interception attack? Like a packet interception attack?
Grave.
Could be.
Can you go through the records and backtrace it?
We missed our chance this time, but we should be able to run a trace the next time they try again.
Okay, I'll get things ready.
That pilgrim, Grave? Is she strong?
Yes.
How strong?
I'm not sure. We haven't really gone toe-to-toe with her yet.
I mean, you guys did have a bit of a brawl, but...
If her level is anything comparable to yours, then we already know what to think of her skills. Not much.
I wouldn't underestimate her if I were you. You'll end up regretting it. Yeah, even when Rappy used Red Hood, she barely managed to...
I don't think they know about that. Neon?
Oops! Sorry, I wanted to boast about Rappy and got carried away.
What are you talking about?
Well, Rappy becomes stronger when she wears a red bandana. Have you ever heard of the Red Turban Rebellion?
Yes, I have. You know, and then it was the Vu, Vey, and... God, I can't remember. Vu, Vey, and... Oh God, I'm blanking. Oh God, I gotta improvise. I'm blanking on the third one. Ham. Vu, Vey, Ham.
You don't have to pretend. We know all about it. About Rappy's secret past and what happened to her.
Did Ingrid tell you?
Yes.
Okay, why did Tactical Mom said the blab it all of a sudden?
She said we needed to know.
Since we were comrades and all.
Aw.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep it a secret.
No need to apologize. You never considered us comrades anyway.
Damn, yeah. I guess Enma's still a little bit bitter.
Since when were you ever forthright with us?
I think this is where she's a grump. This is why she's a cranky Cassandra. She's basically like, you should have. I thought, you know, she's like, you are my brother. I trusted you. You know, kind of like that kind of energy.
Never. Both when you were with us and after you left. You've always kept us in the dark. So don't say you're sorry. You never expected anything from us. So we stopped expecting anything from you.
No, that's harsh.
I don't feel that way.
What was that?
No, she gave him the death eyes.
Come on. Let's move.
Unwa rushes forward.
Some people never change. Rappy, did you really leave without telling them? You didn't have your memory wiped or anything before you left, did you?
No.
Nothing happened.
That's right. That's precisely the problem. Nothing happened. Anyway, that's all in the past, so we shouldn't dwell on it.
Were they expecting something to happen? Is that normal for NIKKEs who change or transfer? Is that normal for like a mind switch? Not a mind switch, a brain scan and a wipe?
We should keep moving.
I wonder. But still, yeah, like, it's clear like Unwa's still holding a bit of a grudge. Not necessarily...
Enemy spotted.
Not
Engaging.
understandably for no reason. But I do wonder if, like, eventually she'll learn to be able to be like, you gotta let it go, girl. You'll be a lot healthier. It'll be a lot better.
Just wait until I become an adult.
Like, she's obsessed with being the strongest. Think of the power you'll have if you can learn to harness the power of friendship again. At least that's how I would try to sell it. Get rid of that silencer. Thank you. Hate those guys. They're already popping up. We're only like 12 missions in, 12 stages in.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
That's a lot of levels. That is an obscene amount of commander levels. That's like, I have no life level amount of
I have
levels.
a question for all of you.
It's why do I have no life? Well, I don't mean it all started when I was but a boy. You know, I was young, full of wonder and hope. I was constantly looking at the clouds. I was oh, you meant like them. Yeah. Carry on.
What is it?
What's Absolute doing here?
Hmm?
What kind of question is that?
Is our being here making you uncomfortable?
No, that's not it. It's just that... Don't you think you all being sent here is a bit overkill?
I see.
I was actually a bit curious about that myself.
The goal is to use this C pillar to push back the areas overridden with crystals, right?
A pillar.
Right! A pillar! Call me crazy, but I don't think you guys are the only ones who could get this job done. In fact, there are probably plenty of people better suited to handle this type of job.
I figured the reason they called an absolute or like one of the top ranking squads in the arc was because of the danger of the C2 crystals. Like, if you're in an area where like you have a threat that not even you have a threat that Omega level around, like you don't just send in any squad, right? Like, no offense to them because I love them, but like Fragile, Drilly, Liverin, Hammering, you know, Tronny, and Eleg, they are just some squads. They're like, they're good beans, all of them. Well, maybe not Liverin so much, but still, the point is like, they're all like talented in their own way, but they're not like hardened military, which is what I would think you would need for something this dangerous.
What do you think? I'm a real super sleuth, aren't I? Novel will be green with envy. You could have at least chosen a more impressive person to measure yourself against.
Damn, Penny's with the novel shade.
However, you do have a point. This kind of job seems a bit out of Absolute's
Why
wheelhouse.
is Novel catching a stray? Like, yeah, she's a bit of a goof, but she means well. She's getting better. Anyway.
I figured you all would bring some kind of special vacuum that'd suck up the crystals or something.
I think it's just more like they're ready for dangerous situations like this.
And what makes you think that?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
You can't think about any mission from merely one perspective. You've got to consider it from all angles.
I don't get it.
And that's why you're all inferior.
Darn. I think we just got demoted.
We're here because the chance of encountering pilgrims and heretics is high.
That's also a good reason.
That pilgrim called Grave doesn't seem to be the friendly type.
Well, we were making grounds on that, but...
Plus, there have been traces of other intelligent life forms here. We also know for certain that a heretic is roaming around these parts as well.
Okay. And I don't think they mean Anichiro. That's gotta be, like, that jellyfish girl? Or it could be Indivilia. I wonder.
So you all were sent in as a military force to combat the heretic.
Correct.
Then why not send Matisse? They're adept at fighting too.
Why do you think?
Because they don't get along with Absolute?
Their weapons and power sources rely a lot on electricity. they'd be a movable feast for these crystals.
That's true, like Maxwell and everybody.
That's why they can't come here.
The only thing we know for sure is that there's a heretic here, but we don't know anything about her. Therefore, squads with experience in dealing with heretics were chosen, which means us and you. We ought to be thanking this heretic for giving us a chance to meet.
Again, you mean, right, Emma?
Yeah, especially since you guys have been so busy lately. You're becoming real big shots.
Aw, I mean, shucks.
Things definitely have changed since when I first joined the team. Don't you feel like we've been on a roll since I joined? We've got the commander to thank for our turn in fortune, not you.
I mean, Neon helped. She helped. Why's she taking strays?
Oh, right, not there.
Are you ready?
I
Then
just
let's
sit in
go.
the back and say, go shoot that thing. And they're like, you sure, Commander? I was like, trust me.
You want me to go
And that's
there?
my job. Like, I mean, there's more to it than that. But like, yeah, like literally, I'm like, in terms of this, I'm just like,
Have faith.
it's like,
I will protect
girls,
my
you
people.
see those things shooting out there? Shoot them. You sure, Commander? Trust me. I'm a veteran at this point. I'm just like the legendary Commander.
Just wait until
Should I
become
push a
an
little
adult.
harder?
Excuse me. I think there's something in the back of my throat today because like I got a tickle and just like it's making me cough up and everything. I'm like, ugh. I'm gonna chalk it up to like the changing of the weather,
Reload.
which is something that like feels like one of those bad DLCs you get the older you get. Basically, the
I'll
idea is
reload
like,
right now.
Fully active.
oh,
Down with those who
you're,
threaten
you're
the
a couple
kingdom.
years older. Well, guess what? Now when the weather changes, you'll suddenly get sick. Yeah, that just happens. Change the weather DLC. I feel fine though. Just like a little
As
scratch.
long as we're together, I will never fall.
And I don't think it's gonna last too long. Level 200, level 335. Wow. And is there some point in the game where like shift up is like, congratulations, you've done everything. Now,
I trust
please
you,
stop playing the
teacher,
game. We're actually
so-
worried about you.
Proceeding
We're
to
actually
target.
concerned for your health. So, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I only play this like,
Are
I
you
play
in
this
danger?
daily, but it's like
Let me
usually
at
I'm
him.
just in and out for like 15, 20 minutes. Like I only really do long sessions like this one through the story. You know, these streams have been like the longest sessions I've ever been on NIKKE. Really. On occasion,
Wait until I become
I'll
an
find
adult.
myself just like
Now we must focus our
like
attack.
at the airport. I'm like,
You're
okay,
all
I got like an
down.
hour to kill. Let me do a bunch of shit. But I've never been
Did
like,
I do well?
unless I'm streaming this game, I'm not like on it for like hours on end. So, I guess if you want to think about the positive way, NIKKE at least feels like a game that respects the player's time in terms of gacha games, anyway.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
We'll see.
Come on.
Coming.
374. It's held in
want
a
me to go there?
374, so you might be good to like 20. I'm gonna predict at stage 20 we're gonna get. for it.
Arriving at the second area. Proceed with installation.
You got it.
Let me do it this time.
You got it.
Unwa, give me your chest.
You don't got it. So give me your chest. Does anyone want to make a prediction about where this is going?
What?
What?
I need a flat surface to put this disc on.
Oh, that's so mean. It's so mean. So mean.
Keep talking and see what happens.
Whoa, easy. You're not really going to shoot me, are you?
I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to blow your lips off.
In that case, I better move my lips so they're harder to hit.
She is a professional troll.
Unwa, are you okay? You're shaking.
You guys are so immature.
That's rich coming from you.
10 minutes later.
There's nothing to this. You plop down the disc and the stake lands right wherever you put it.
You gotta put it in the right spot, though, I think.
After that, it pushes away the crystals and the structures start to settle in. At this rate, we'll be done in no time.
I wonder if there's a proximity rule for it as well. Like, if it's closer to another stake, does that help? Or is like you gotta, or is it like civilization? Like they have to be a certain distance away in order to have proper growth. Have you detected any activity from Grave?
Let me check. Someone's attempting to hijack the data. Initiating trace. They're nearby. I'll send you the coordinates.
Coordinates received. Proceeding in that direction.
A moment later, Unwa moves at the front of the group, cautiously surveying the surroundings. Did something happen?
Between Rappy and us?
Yeah.
Didn't you hear me back there? I don't think we should dwell on the past.
I still want to hear it.
What to do? Should I tell them, Rappy?
I think we kind of need to know.
Fine.
All right, I'll loosen my lips for old time's sake. The long and short of it is that not much really happened. Rappy joined us shortly after Absolute was formed. She adapted quickly, and before long, we became Elysion's top squad.
Still are, to my knowledge.
So much so that the Elysion completely overhauled their standards several times based on our performance.
Oh, is that what they were, like, that was, like, how, like... Is that, like, where, like, some of the rules that, like, a commander can't have a squad of more than... A squad can't be more than 5 members came from?
Those were the days. Anyway, things stayed like that for a while. Then one day, out of nowhere, we got a written notice that Rappy had left Absolute. No explanation whatsoever.
Seriously? That's all?
That's all. You can imagine how confused we were. There hadn't been any sign that anything was wrong.
Unhwa seems particularly peeved with Rappy. Why is that?
I can see it. I can see it. She thinks it's a betrayal. She also wants an explanation, and I'm guessing that she doesn't feel like she's gotten a proper explanation for it yet.
She thought that she'd found her perfect partner.
Yeah.
She would always say that with Rappy, reclaiming the surface wasn't just a pipe dream.
Oh, that's very sweet, actually. Like, you know, in terms of, like, the grim, dark universe that we're in, but that's very sweet.
Can you imagine it? Unhwa putting her arm around someone and giving them a fist bump?
I can.
Unhwa didn't just like Rappy. She adored her. Considering how abruptly things ended, I can understand why she's upset.
Yeah, definitely.
With her personality, I'd imagine she went off demanding answers.
You know Unhwa well. She sought Rappy out multiple times after she left, but to no avail.
Did she get, like, she not only felt like someone abandoned her, but then they got ghosted. Yeah, that would be mean.
In fact, that's something I always wanted to ask you, Rappy. Why didn't you meet with her? Were you busy?
I was avoiding her.
Ooh, that's a bad move, Rappy. I get it, but that's a bad move.
Huh? What? Why?
Because I felt bad.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. You're a coward.
She's right. I hate that it's going after my girl, but she's absolutely right.
You're right.
At least Rappy knows.
Rappy, have you ever told Unhwa that you're sorry? So you haven't. Don't worry. I'm not going to ask why. But you ought to know that if you don't give a proper goodbye, there's no closure. No matter what the reason is, you have to close the book on that chapter. Only then can you move on and start anew.
I know.
I'm actually really impressed in that. Like, I think that's a side of Emma I don't really think I've seen that often.
Get lost. I'm busy.
I think most of the interactions I've had with Emma is like, you know, she's a little bit of comic relief. She's nice. She's a very sweet girl. But she's mostly the comic relief, especially with, like, her
Fully
cooking.
active.
Just wait
I think
until
it's the first time I've seen her
I
actually be like the motherly, like, wise woman of the group. Is that her role, typically? Oh, these guys are the snipers, like the Bloomin' Onion snipers. The worst.
Fully active.
Just wait until I
Should
become
I
an
push a
adult.
little harder?
I don't know why I call them Bloomin' Onion, but it's because of the way they kind of be presented. It's like Bloomin' Onion.
Chalk up another victory
I've been talking
for
way
the
too much truth
commander.
lately. Anyway, so back to my point. Like, yeah, I'm actually honestly impressed. It was like, oh wow. I thought they were just gonna play her off as like the busty comic relief.
All right,
character.
not there. I
Yay!
knew
We've
that.
constructed an additional pylon. We must construct additional.
Come
pylons.
on, let's go.
No, I mean that one is like. No, I mean like, she was right.
I'll follow along.
She was right. She was charitable. She was considerate. I mean, like, I really liked that. Call me crazy. Are we already halfway through? Damn. All right. I mean, we still got a long journey ahead of us, but we're halfway through almost. That's pretty good. All right. Where's the boss? Oh, they're down there. All right. All right. Let's take our first bathroom break for the day. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. Hope everyone had a nice little break. I was, so usually on the, like everybody, I surf and squat a little bit. And I was looking at YouTube. And so, as I've been saying before, I'm really excited for WrestleMania. This is the best time of the year to be a wrestling fan. like Rumble to Mania and then to SummerSlam, and then there's a little bit of a dull period, but not like a big one. But there's definitely like you can feel it. But that being said, I'm actually really excited to see what's going on here. Sorry, hold on. This is bothering me. My OCD is screaming at me. My new wall poster. So yeah, my OCD screaming at me like it's not symmetrical. It's not symmetrical. It's still swaying. I don't know why. Sorry. Okay. Okay. What was his name? Right. Wrestling. WWE have like on their YouTube channel, their official YouTube channel, like the top 50 matches. I was looking at, they were just posted 25. Like, I gotta see the full list so far, anyway. There's a lot of good ones on there. I feel like right now it's a little recency biased, but that being said, there's a lot of really good ones on there. So if you guys like wrestling, you know, they give the full matches. Like, kudos to them. They don't have to do that. They could put it behind a paywall if they wanted, but nope, that's good. So good on them. And also the idea is like, no, it's even if it is, it's only minuscule. Like, didn't have to do that. So like, I'm kind of grateful in the sense of like watching free shit that's really good. And there's some real bangers. Like the one I saw that like immediately popped out was the triple threat between McIntyre, Sheamus, and Gunther. It's like, oh, these guys beat the piss out of each other for like 24 minutes, and like, yeah, I think I want to watch that again. So, go for it if you want to. Because I also don't know like how long they're gonna be up, but I'm definitely gonna take advantage. Anyway, let's continue. Let's keep doing it.
You want me to go there?
Encounter.
Encounter. Okay, 375, 378.
You want me to go there?
I predicted that we will be hitting the red wave at around stage 20. Let's see. This is stage what?
Don't worry.
14?
I will protect you.
We'll see. We'll see. But I feel like I'm in the ballpark at least.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an adult.
Ahead. Fire at will.
Shield walls are blocking the snipers. Doing their job.
Chalk up another victory for the commander!
That's me. 17. Okay. So we get to 20. I'm gonna read the
Proceeding
ballpark.
to target.
Can't believe I play this game way too much.
I'll follow.
Coming.
You want me to go there?
375, 378. Yep, our lead's gone basically. We're basically dead even with the raptures now.
Believe
I
in your
could
king.
even- I could-
Victory will be ours.
One of my girls gets taken out by like a stray sniper. Yeah, it's basically even Steven.
Fully active.
Just wait until I
Should
become
I
an
push
adult.
a little harder? Wait a moment. It will end soon.
Huh? They're all down!
I saw that burster, the big hit. I always confuse them with the silencers. The big ones, the big bulbous ones.
As long as we're together,
They're stunners.
I will never
basically.
fall.
Did I do those lopsidedly? I guess I did.
Encounter.
318.
All right, not there.
Alright, if I get
I
320
knew that.
on the dot, I'm going to be both proud and upset at myself.
Unwa.
What's all the fuss? I'm right here.
Everyone, stay low. Grave detected. Up ahead.
Oh no. Ahead of us, Grave places the coffin amongst a various pile of mechanical devices. We watch for a while, and Grave simply stares at the coffin without moving an inch. She appears to, for some reason which remains unclear, be exhausted.
I'm not detecting any raptures nearby. The likelihood of an encounter is quite low.
We have the advantage. We should attack.
Let me try talking to her first.
Don't be a fool. We're dealing with a hostile force here.
I'm not so sure of that. And besides, she seems to be running on empty.
I'll aim for her legs. After that, you...
We've been spotted.
Grave takes aim at us.
Damn, she's good.
Take cover!
What are those? Explosives?
They appear to be homemade. The explosions aren't stable.
Here comes another one.
Homemade bullets? That's cool.
Damn, she does not want us to get close.
I'm going in. Cover me.
Gotcha.
What are you even carrying around a gun for? Is that just for show?
Silence.
Flames spew from the barrel of Grave's weapon.
This is gonna be a direct hit.
Intercept.
The bullets fired by Grave explode in midair. That's some badass That's some badass shooting there, Onwa. Grave fires another volley.
On track for an indirect impact.
Intercept.
The bullets once again explode in midair. Is Onwa shooting them down? Is Emma shooting them down? Or is it like some field I'm not
Get her
aware
off balance.
Got it.
Bestie fires a missile, which lands in front of Grave and explodes. Even as Grave staggers, she continues to aim her weapon at us.
A miss. There's an opening.
Grave fires off a shot, which veers wildly into the air and explodes. At the same time, Unwa gets into position and fires her weapon. Grave's leg jerks back. Grave falls on one knee. She attempts to raise her weapon at us, but doesn't appear to have the strength and is unable to stand.
Impressive. You took her down with one shot.
Emma, keep your eyes peeled.
Roger.
All right. You, idiot. Go.
I think she's talking to me.
Me? Me?
I'm talking to Weakling. Go talk to her.
Unwa.
I'm not exactly sure what you hope to accomplish. But go. You've got a knack for talking to people, so I'll give you a chance. I'm warning you, though. The moment I detect you're in danger, I'm stepping in.
But our orders are to take her by force or eliminate her.
I'll take responsibility for what happens. Now go.
Thank you.
Commander, let's go together.
No, you stay here. I don't want you to lose control and get us into another brawl unexpectedly.
Roger.
Aw, I hate to do it to you, Rappy, but yeah, I mean, reasonable. I raise both my hands up and slowly approach Grave. Grave.
You.
Yes, it's me, the human.
Stop. I'll kill you.
How many warnings are you gonna have to get? How many warnings are you gonna give me? Is that a heretic you're carrying? Is that a heretic you're carrying inside there?
Heretic? That's not the name.
Then what should I call it?
Don't need to know.
She's fired up. To be fair, I'd be more weirded out if she wasn't acting hostile towards me. I have to proceed with extreme caution. Grave swings her weapon within an inch of my face. I can feel the air blowing across my tip of my nose as it passes by.
Don't come closer.
Can't we talk? A dull, metallic clicking sound comes from Grave's hand.
Won't let anyone take this. I'd rather do it myself.
What's she doing? Wait. She's self-destructing.
Commander!
We're not after the coffin.
I'm sorry. What is this ludicrous display?
Hello? Wow, I have a lot of questions. First of all, I think you're the heretic. Call me crazy. I mean, I don't want to judge. I mean, this is the first time we've met, but something tells me yet you're evil? Just the thought. Just something I can't place.
Charge complete.
Also, again, why, again, it has to be said, if evil, why hot? Second, your symbiotic suit seems to have ripped in half. Like, you only got a couple threads. I would take your suit to a tailor. Third, is that the master hand behind you? Or, like, what's the thing? What's the thing? That blushing is my weakness. Oh, blushing. Oh, man, we're blushing. Am I blushing? Or is she blushing? I don't know. Hi, Unknown. Good to see you. We met a new friend, apparently. You know, the thing is, like, so anyone who's on the Discord knows that I like to put in little GIFs, or, like, sometimes silly, but sometimes relevant to what I'm playing. She's popped up once or twice before in my, when I search for NIKKE. By the way, both Discord and Blue Sky don't have very good NIKKE GIFs yet. But anyway, point is, she shows up a lot. But this is the first time I actually seen, like, oh, I was looking at, like, who is this chick? That's her. This I see it here is that. That's what the phone's been trying to show me. Okay. Okay, so what is this ludicrous display? Well, ma'am, why don't you tell us?
Blowing yourself up isn't the answer, you fool.
She also looks like, does she have, like, spider legs? There's a lot about this outfit that I'm trying to understand. It feels like she's, like, part Venom, part Evangelion plug suit, part part oh god, Anichiro, not Anichiro, god, Indivilia with, like, the stabby and spiky stuff. I'm really curious. Huh.
The four beasts.
The what? Now they're, like, what do you mean? Wait, you can't just drop shit like that. We're 30 chapters in. What are you talking about? Uh-oh. A giant clamp-like object slams Grave to the ground. Oh, there's that stare I've seen. Holy shit. There's that yandere stare. I got a new yandere to show a friend later. She collects them. Don't ask. Grave becomes motionless. You!
What do we have here? A man?
What the? Why is she reacting like this?
Commander!
Rappy rushes in. She quickly closes the distance.
Oh, so fast.
Uh-oh, she's activating it. Another clamp detaches itself from the woman's back and shoots towards Rappy. So those are, like, the clamps. She's got the clamps! That's great. Behemoth and the clamps! Anyway. Alright, so the clamps. Got it. I should have taken another look at that backpack, but it was like, I was focused on the face, because that's a face. Good. There we go. Rappy catches the clamp with her hand, her feet digging into the ground from its tremendous strength. This is also a nice shot. I like the art there, like Rappy gritting her teeth.
Wow, you're able to block this?
Who are you?
Behemoth.
Hi, Behemoth.
The four beasts shall descend upon the earth. They will tear up the ground, flood it with water, blot out the sky, and incinerate it with blue flame.
Is this like Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse stuff, or is it more like Kirin Seiryu Suzaku Byakko?
Have you ever heard this verse?
No.
Of course you haven't, because I made it up.
Oh, well, I mean, it sounds nice. Full credit. Behemoth's clamp pushes Rappy to the ground and begins to crush her.
What is this?
Stay down. Good girl.
The source is that I made it the fuck up. Also, she said, good girl. Like, goddamn, she's got all the, like, yandere dominatrix vibes you could want. Uh-oh. Ass shot, but you had to put it front and center, didn't you, game? Like, they had to put it front and center. Like, I'm literally looking at it if I turn my head, like, this way. What was I doing? I forgot. There was something about like a 4 beast and then like a grave. Were we watching Pet Cemetery? She's pecking a lot of butt, that's for sure. Okay, so like, jokes aside, I'm looking at this. Okay, so it's like, it's kind of like Metal Arms, or like, what's that game from the Switch? The one with like the two, where you had like extensions on the back. They were the hair, but this time it's on the shoulders. But it's like you use these arms. That's what Behemoth's packing. That and boobs. Yeah, that's an ass. All right, here we go.
Rappy!
I don't want to nitpick, but I don't know why Rappy's belt has shot. Those are grenades. That's right. Her assault rifle. Okay. Details. Anyway.
No!
Focus. Rappy lies motionless underneath the clamp. Is she unconscious?
We've got to kill this thing.
Everyone, concentrate fire.
Roger.
Behemoth raises one of her clamps and slams it down on the ground. Oh, that's what she's doing. Was she about to throw a planet at us? When the clamp comes back up, it's carrying a chunk of crystal so enormous that I can't see either end of it.
Let's see you try. And dodge this.
Everyone, get down!
Oh no, I'm not in. This isn't HSR. I'm not the galactic baseballer. I can't knock that back.
Commander! No!
Anise and Neon rush towards me, and then everything goes black. Behemoth slams the crystal on the ground, sending shattering crystal fragments flying everywhere, along with heaps of dust which obscure my view. It's as if a bomb went off. Sorry. Just stirring up all kinds of stuff today. Stirring some shit, stirring some throats. Oh God. Oh, they have drills in them too. I can see it now. Those aren't your dentist drills. Maybe. Let me try that again. It's as if a bomb went off. Amongst the dirt and debris, I see Behemoth clamping onto Graves' coffin. For some reason, Behemoth is treating it like a prized treasure.
Finally.
Uh-oh. She got that blush.
Give it back.
No.
All right. Hey, Shizuka. Good morning. We just met a new friend, and she's evil. I know. I was shocked too. Another plume of dust comes rushing in, obscuring my vision. I crouch down and shut my eyes, trying to process everything that's unfolding before me. A moment later...
We have to follow them.
Ibiru? Maybe.
Agreed. Don't act like you have a say in the matter after that embarrassing display.
Damn. did you deflect a clamp there, Anwa? I don't think so. Shifty, what can you tell us about Behemoth and Graves' movements?
Tracked a signal that's inching along. I suspect that's Grave. I assume that she's injured. As for the one calling herself Behemoth,
yeah,
it's strange.
I wonder how she got injured. Maybe someone like shot her in the leg? Nah, that couldn't be. She's clearly just sleepy. Or lazy. Like, Jesus, Grave. Oh, we get it. Like, get off your butt. You see those boots on your foot? Why don't you pull the straps on them? I don't think that really helped us understand if, like... I'm trying to think about back to what we did. So, like... Well, first of all, Shizuka. Hello. Second of all, just to recap for anybody joining us, we're on a mission to track a Grave and eliminate her, or... We were sent to deal with Grave and the Heretic and Ichiro, who's in the coffin that Grave is carrying around. Clearly, Absolute got different orders because they were told to either bring her in by force or to just kill her. But the point is, we just found Grave, and now we have this Heretic. But we were also told there's a Heretic in the area, and I'm guessing this Heretic is the one that we just met, called Behemoth. A new enemy. 31 chapters in, we got a new enemy to deal with. So that's where, yep, they're heretics. She's a heretic.
I'm not getting any readings from her at all. Even when she was directly in front of you, I wasn't getting anything.
She betrayed the wait, what is a heretic? So, in the NIKKE universe, a heretic is a NIKKE that has been has suffered corruption and has joined the Raptures. They're basically traitors to mankind in terms of how they're treated. What makes them dangerous is you take the power and technology of a NIKKE and the power and technology of a heretic, and you combine and mash them into one sexy, super powerful package that's nearly unstoppable, basically. That's what a heretic usually is, right? So that's what the heretics in the NIKKE-verse are.
Some kind of stealth protocol?
In the coffin is the heretic known as Anichiro. But as we've played the game, we know who Anichiro really is. She's the first heretic, but she's also, I believe this is correct, she's also the first case of corruption. She's like basically the prototype or the patient zero of heretic corruption that turned her into a heretic. And that's how we knew about corruption. And that corruption can affect NIKKEs and turn them to heretics. Which is why, like, when a NIKKE is about to turn or have a mind switch or turn to corruption, the policy of the arc is kill them. You have to kill them. There's no getting around it. Anyway, that's where we're at right now. So,
I'm not sure.
So apparently Behemoth is not being traceable, which is weird to me, because if she's a heretic, we should have some signal. So the first thing that came off in my brain is she not a heretic?
Could she be a heretic?
She must be.
I don't know. Don't we know how to deal with heretics?
And most likely the one who calls the shots here.
Let's track Grave. I saw Behemoth take the coffin. Grave values that coffin more than anything and would do anything to get it back. I know how to deal with a heretic. First of all, hi, D2 Ultima. Corrupted, a baddie. Yeah, in both senses of the word, she's like a baddie, a real baddie. Hi, D2, welcome in. Hi. How you doing? Okay, so D2, how do you deal with a heretic? Is it heresy? Yeah, let me hear it. Is it the Emperor of Man? What's going on? We punch them really hard. Okay, I'm gonna take notes. We punch them. We punch them hard. Okay, we seduce them. Kind of odd, but you know what? You're the expert here. So I punched 1, punch, parentheses, hard. 2, seduce. 3, profit, aka they are our friend now. I don't mean to be rude to a new guest, but D2, I have to ask, are you sure that's gonna work? The problem with Indivilia is Rappy punched her really hard. That is true. She beat the crap out of him, but we weren't around to seduce. Also correct because they were up on the surface at the time and they had blown up the elevator. So I guess technically, that's where it fell apart. You know what? I hate to agree with the newcomer, but you know what? They make a very solid. They have very solid reasoning. Yeah, and Moderni is a good case. Yeah, we did punch her really hard. Then, yeah, we did seduce her with bandages. NIKKE players. She's just getting a crash course in the NIKKE community. Let's see, that's right. We did beat the crap out of her, but then we gave her a bandage, so now she's basically our wife. You know what? The science is proven as far as I'm concerned. It's okay. So, what I'm going to need at this point is, first of all, I'm going to need a really, 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 really big punching glove so we can punch her as hard as we can. And then, I need one of you in the chat to get me a bouquet of flowers so that we can begin the seduction. Nice message they're sending. What you need is more. What you need more than a punching glove. Okay. What do I need more than a punching glove? Is to learn how to cast indignation. Okay. I don't know how to cast that. I'm only a level 4. I'm only a level 4 wizard. I don't think you only learn. I think you only learned that at like level 12 or something. It's a level 5 spell, and like you only get like a level 5 spell slot at like level 11 or so. So it's like, Oh, so you mean like a soul punch? We need like it's not just mad enough to. You can't hurt her body. You have to hurt her soul. How was that striped tank top called again? How was that striped tank top called again? You just need to inflict a lot of damage. Okay. Got it. Striped tank top. Bikini? I don't know what the striped tank top. You'll have to forgive me, Shizu. I'm hitting it really hard. I mean, that is true. In most RPGs, when you fight the bad guy, all you have to do is keep hitting them until they give up, basically. That is true. That is technically correct for a lot of RPGs. You just keep hitting and hitting and hitting. It's called a wife beater. Oh, that's what you got me. Well, a wife beater in America is just usually just like, it's usually white, it's usually sweat stained, maybe there's like a mustard stain somewhere, and it's sleeveless, and it's, you know, yeah. I don't want to be a wife beater though, no. Luckily, who's my favorite NIKKE waifu? I'll tell you in a minute. Let me finish this, and let's get back on track. We got a grave and a coffin and a behemoth to track down. If we follow Grave, she's sure to take us to Behemoth.
That's a sound plan. Let's move.
Anwa's very kind to us lately.
All right. Tracking Grave now.
Because we kind of prove ourselves to be competent. Well, maybe like 2% of the time, which is more than enough in her eye. Favorite NIKKE waifu? I mean, I got a...
Enemy spotted.
Judging
Engaging.
Favorite waifu engaged. Okay, 1 second. I gotta think about that. I think Red's probably my favorite. I like Rappy a lot too. Helm is also up there. I guess I'll go with those 3 for now. We'll say Red Hood, Rappy, and Helm.
Just wait until I become an adult. Poor thing.
How about you, D2? Who's your favorite? I want to know now. I want to know. Can you show me? Cinderella? Cindy's cute. Cindy's good people. Cindy is good people.
Did you see that? I'm strong.
Okay, so
but my comrades are stronger.
Raised a very good point. Shizuka raises a very good point. From what we know now, I have 2 theories about that. Well, yeah, there's that theory. I also have the theory that we were like a prototype male NIKKE because of the recent like story events that we played through. The third one is that they will make a femboy. No, that was gonna be the thing I was gonna say, Shizuka. Like the first male NIKKE is definitely gonna be like give off very strong femboy Twinkie vibes. Think like Astolfo from Fate Grand Order or Venti from Genshin Impact. They're gonna give off some real feminine energy, Twinkie energy. I think that's just my thought process on that. It hasn't happened yet, but when they do, oh man, like I'll be very curious actually. Male NIKKEs did attempt to get made, but the vast majority immediately mind switched, rejected the body. You know, that's also a very sound theory in terms of the world building. I could see that where, like, because males in general are unstable, radical creatures compared to females. Females have just got it more put together than males normally.
Come on, let's go.
Astolfo's peak male energy. What was the phrase with Astolfo? Sometimes it takes a boy to be best girl. That's Astolfo, I think, in a lot of ways.
Oh, right, not there.
Encounter.
Should be in readable data somewhere? I'll have to go check my collection then. But yeah, okay. But you know, the thing is like, yeah, men are a mess. They couldn't handle the fires of war like women, so like that makes sense.
You want me to go there?
I'll then look that up. I'm kind of curious what the NIKKE community would think in terms of like, it's best man to become it's the best man to become the best girl. Yes. Thanks, Unknown. I appreciate you the backup there. Way close to Destiny Exos. Interesting. I'm not familiar with the reference.
Wait until I
push a little harder?
So I was gonna say, like, I wonder if what the NIKKE community would think about that. Like, would they accept a male NIKKE?
Reload.
I wonder. Speedwagon is the best waifu
Just
ever.
wait until I
discussion.
become
All right,
Let's
no
keep the
discussion.
momentum
you
going.
You heard her. She's is right. You heard she's a end of discussion.
Did you see that?
I have no
I'm
idea.
strong, but my comrades are stronger.
I have no idea who. I have no idea who Speedwagon is. Like when she said that, I admit I thought of Oreo Speedwagon the band. Male NIKKE's existing doesn't have to be playable. They're fully viable to be. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, there's nothing stopping the game from having a male NIKKE. If you have no idea, you need to be cultured. You know what?
I trust you, teacher.
Shizu, I'm a NIKKE player. I definitely
Proceeding
need some
to target.
culture. We know Johan's a Sky Cyberpunk and our #1 fan, and our #1 NIKKE fanboy. Johan's a real one.
Enemy spotted. Engaging.
This is going on a bit long.
You need to culture me, Shizu, because tragically, I am a NIKKE player.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an adult.
Ahead.
But yeah, like,
Fire at will.
turning it around, D2, did you answer? We have a player. His name is Pascal. That's true. Does Pascal count? I feel like he's got to count somewhat. That is true. That's a very valid point. Go watch JoJo Kimyo no Boken.
Did you see that?
Is that
I'm
just-
strong, but
you
my
just mean-
comrades are
you
stronger.
just mean JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? That's why Speedwagon made sense. Okay. Yeah, because all the stands are based off of famous bands and stuff. Yeah, so Oreo Speedwagon? Alright. Yeah, maybe, but that doesn't. But a lot of female VAs can play male characters. It happens a lot more often than you think. Like, Ash Ketchum is the first one that came to mind. They were played by a female voice actor.
Proceeding to target.
Right? Because, like, you know, getting a prepubescent male voice is not that hard, actually, I guess.
Come on, let's go.
Incoming encounter!
I'll follow along.
No, I'd be very curious about that, honestly. I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to rack my brain. But yeah, D2, I'm sorry. Did you answer my question? Do you have a
Watch
favorite?
me closely, teacher.
Do you prefer the baddies or like?
Wait a
or
moment,
do you
it will
prefer
end soon.
Are you a heretic lover? Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I guess that technically you were a heretic lover.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an adult.
Push a little harder?
What do you think of Grave? Do you like Grave? Because I feel like if you're gonna like Cinderella, it's a package deal that comes with Grave.
Poor thing.
Like, you can't just, like, whisk, I hope that's a good sound, like...
Fully active.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Is good. That's good to know. I mean, to be fair, same. I mean, like...
Securing victory
to
for
be
their
fair,
subjects
same
is a
as
king's
absolutely
duty.
the same. Why is your crown in the center? Just because that's how I placed her. That's all. I could always move it around. I'm not married to her being in the middle. It's just where I placed her. But yeah, like, I imagine, like, with Cinderella, it's like, you can't just be like, Grave, me and Cinderella are gonna go, mirror shopping. Oh, okay. And then, Flora is very cute. She is very cute. We got a lot of cuties. Flora is cute. Oh, that reminds me. I should probably give you guys we should go back. I should do the hard ending for, the story event. Because there is an ending. Because at 50-50, you're jorking it. Oh, wow. Is that right? Really? Is that true? You're kidding me. When units like Naga heal, if your party's full health, they still heal, but when they are leftmost, full house units heal. So to keep the crown's buff up 100% of the time. You play crown leftmost. Okay. Well, this is good. I'm learning something here. I learned something today. I didn't think I was going to learn that today. But I learned something today. Alright, let's go back for a minute then. It's because I can't switch the squad from here. I think I can, but I don't know.
Just wait until I
Hi,
become an
Naga.
adult.
God, she's pretty. I'm gonna have to switch her. You know what? As much as I like the skin, I think we're gonna have to switch her out of it eventually, but goddamn, is it pretty. All right, so Flora's great. Flora's amazing. I like her a lot. Hello, Blossom. Do you wanna? Voice acting is quite a thing. It sure is. Red Hood. God, Red, you're 91,000. You're amazing. You bought that skin. You're gonna said yes, man. Yes, sir. Like, I mean, how can I not? I mean, like, listen. I am not above propaganda. I am not up here saying like I'm any better than any other commander that plays this game. I bought him. Like, yeah, I'm buying that. All right, so Crown goes leftmost.
If it's a request from my subject, I have to accept.
And then Naga should be in the middle. I didn't realize there's positional things with it. I figured it was just like, I knew that like certain abilities activate in certain conditions. I didn't realize there was positions as well. I did not know this. Okay, so basically Crown goes on the left. Is it matter of order? Does Naga needed to be in the middle for it to be
Is the festival
most effective?
already over?
Red Hood, engage.
Like, is this better? Please let me know, Ultima. I'm learning something here. I want to see if I'm getting anything out of it. Yeah, you only need Crown left. Okay. But still, that's really fascinating. I had no idea that positionals played in this game at all. So yeah. These are, I would say these are, I usually use 4 and 5. I reserve 4 and 5 for like my top 10 favorite NIKKEs. So here we have Red, we got the bunny girls. Blanc for some reason, I've gotten 7 Blancs. That's a lot of Blancs. This bunny girl, she's cute, she's great. I actually also can get her, she's great. She's also super strong. Like, she's broken. I think she's the best defender in the game units. She's still the best defender unit in the game, I think. But yeah, she's great. Then her sister, Noir. Sakura. I just like Sakura because, well, I'm a weeb. And she's great. My favorite NIKKEs in order are Cinderella, Modernia, Rappy, Helm, Privity. Privity's fun. You know who I like as well? Guillotine. Oh, sorry. I said that wrong. For one thought at a time. So that's... I got on squad 4, Red, Blanc, Noir, Noise. Noise is cute. I like Noise. She's sweet. She's a sweet girl in Sakura. And then on squad 5, we got Helm, Bay, Rappy, Exia, the gamer girl, and Sugar. Sugar's a real one. Rosanna's fun. Rosanna can be fun, if a bit scary, but she can be fun. That's for sure. That's great. That's cool. Guillotine de Mephisto is a lot of fun. You know what I like Mephisto Guillotine? Guillotine is fun because, like, if you just approach her as like a 10-year-old, as like a kid playing pretend. So like if you treat her as like an 8-year-old, she's playing pretend, but you're buying into her role play. It's so much fun. You know, it's like, what is that thing I sense? And I'm just like, perhaps the dark demons are closing in on us. We must prepare the ritual. Yes, at once. She is so good at yes-anding, and it's fun. The scary part of Rosanna's one I like. You mean that, you mean her I'm gonna kill you face? Do not the chuny. Do you mean the I'm gonna kill you face? Yeah, I can't do it, but she's got like, kind of like that. Like, I'm about to murder you. I will do not the chuny. I will not do the chuny. All right. People like their yandere. Oh, they do, and they're chock. This game's chock full of them, Shizu. We got Nihilister, we got Behemoth, we got Rosanna, we got D, just D. That's her code name. I don't think she ever gives you your real name. Naga is the girl that conflicts me the most. Yeah, hold on. I gotta go back now. Sorry, guys. It's D. Let's see. Do I have her? Can I show off her skill? Can I show off her skill? I think I do. No, sadly, I don't have it unlocked. Sadly enough. D killer wife will make you weak at the knees. He's right. Is she a nut vendor? Mm-mm. Unfortunately not. She's just, let's say professional cleanup artist. This is D.
Committing crime is unforgivable. Maybe it sounds cliche, but that's what I believe.
Nothing wrong with that. Naga's fun. I'm a fan of Naga. Plus, she's broken as fuck. Also, we learned that Naga's voice actor is in another game we're currently playing on stream, D2. She's also plays Ifa in Valkyria Chronicles 4. And that might have been one of her starting roles, but I was listening to that character on Saturday's stream and it was just like, no, I know this voice. I know this sultry voice. Oh, it's gotta be Naga. I think it's Naga. And it turns out I was right. Yeah, let's see. Let's show Shizuka the killer wife variation, and then we'll get back to this. Where are you, D killer wife? D killer wife, you get it? You get it? In our advice sessions, he spends 80% of the time talking about Tia and the other 20% complaining about being called mature because she hates being old. Valkyria Carl's good playing for that. Yeah, you said the same thing I said. She's because like, oh, that's just your. I mean, don't get me wrong, yours cute, but like, I love that the body bag is still twitching on the ground.
You seem unusually weary today.
Yeah, that.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Did you see it? I'll do it again just so you can pay attention.
Welcome back, honey.
Yeah,
Let's move quickly.
That's the killer wife. I saw jiggle. I saw the eyes of someone who's about to shove that axe into my throat or my skull. Either way. D2. Hey, D2, pop quiz. What color were her eyes? Yeah, it shinged. It had that shing. It sure did. You're right, Shiza. Oh, okay, so you were paying attention. Okay, I thought that was going to be a gotcha. Darn it. It's red, but I wasn't looking. Damn it! You just got lucky. God damn it.
Come on, let's go.
There was a jiggle.
Coming.
Fucking do it to me, milady. Fucking kill me. Oi, milady. Would you please be so kind and just shove that accent in me skull? Sorry, I don't know why milady just triggered my inner English in me.
Proceeding to target.
Ugh, God. It's so fun talking to you. So fun having people come into the stream to talk to and be stupid with.
Fully active!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Everyone, give them everything you've got!
People do questionable things when they're horny. Apparently. Am I horny or just stupid? You decide.
One step at a time.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Almost there. Almost there. It's getting a little... You know what? You're right, Shiza. I did not consider that it could be both.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Yeah, we shared the same brain cells. By the way, you guys have been hogging the brain cells for a little bit too long. Can I have some of those back? I'm gonna need them again to like think and do stuff.
Come on,
I don't know if Shizuka's horny and stupid.
Proceeding to target.
I mean, I'm horny and stupid. I don't know if I would put Shizuka in the same boat. She's more like the person in the corner, like thinking about how she's gonna take advantage of all the stupid horny idiots around her. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to disparage Shizuka at all. This brain cell will make a fine addition to my collection. No, give it. You promised to.
Wait until I become an
Let's
adult.
keep the momentum going.
You didn't say you were gonna keep it. I gave it to you because you said you were just gonna look at it. Give it back.
Did I do that?
My brain.
Ow!
I'm just horny. I mean, I'd like to think that like part of this game,
Fully active!
part of
Down
the
with those
service
who
this game
threaten
is
the
doing for
kingdom.
me is like kind of letting me vent those horny emotions in a different
As
way.
long as we're together,
in a less
I will never
stupid
fall.
way. I don't know. Like, I'm applying the horniness, if that makes any sense at all, what I'm saying. Like, I'm applying my horny energy. Horny on main all the time.
You want me to
And
go
there's
there?
nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it at all.
Encounter.
Dead. Oh, why are you dead,
I'll
Shizuka?
follow
Please don't
along.
be dead. So I'm gonna revive Shizuka. Never mind. Grave desperately drags her incapacitated leg. After limping like this for some time, Grave arrives at a place with a throne fashioned out of crystal. Oh, hi, Behemoth. Abs, huh? Yep, she sure does. Again, I'm trying to make... Again, this is the first time I'm meeting Behemoth here. I'm just trying to make... She feels like a combination of Indivilia and Venom at first glance. I feel like the Indivilia from, like, the protrudings on her waist there, like, they look like Indivilia's, like pincers or, like, bug projections. And then the Venom, I think I just get the Venom from, like, the stretchy part that's holding her midriff together. And then the stuff on her arms. She feels like a mixture of the two. She's got the behemoth horns, and I like the fact that they kind of look like they have dried blood on them, too. That's definitely a behemoth in my mind. Anyway, let's see what she's got to say. God, Grave, you followed her all this way with that?
Oh, I'm glad you're here.
Why do they move this much? What, the drills? I mean, I think they're on an automated system. Is that what you meant? You meant the drills, right?
I brought this all the way over here, but silly me, I'm not sure how to open it.
Oh, then you meant like the fingers, right? Like she's just swaying, like she's or something like that. Or do you mean like you meant the protrusions around the waist, right? That's got to be it, right? Yeah, I'm right. Your silence tells me everything. I'm sorry. Yeah, like to be honest with you, Shizu, I don't know why they move so much. I really don't. I'm guessing that's just where all the extra like that's just additional battery power or something like, or that's where the coolant systems for her body. That's the coolant system. Anyway. Also, I did want to say it, but like, I feel like Behemoth's voice actor's having a lot of fun with this character already. Behemoth taps the coffin with her fingers.
Don't touch it.
If I open this, the old veteran you think so highly of bites the dust, right?
Is that what happened? That doesn't make sense, because we've seen her open the coffin before.
So, how do you open it? Biometric readings, perhaps? Come over here. If you open this for me and leave, I'll let you live.
Give it back.
You can't keep living like this. I pity you, truly. You're a sight for sore eyes. That's why I'll set you free, if you listen to me.
I don't need it.
How much longer do you think you can last with that rotting body of yours? Why don't you go somewhere nice to live out the rest of your life? Don't waste what few days you have left trying to change the past and doing something no one but you cares about.
Wow. Then you'll learn how to see in the fantasy. See in the fantasy. I'm trying to get a read on her character right now. Even though, to be fair, we probably have plenty of time to get to know this lady a little bit better. But, pa poo pe pa pa ba dee pa pa pa. I'm just trying to think, this... She's part nihilistic, and she's also just, but she's clearly a lot smarter than, I feel like Indivilia. Indivilia, I don't think is necessarily dumb. But Indivilia is a lot more sadistic and single-minded of just I want to kill something. I'm bored. This girl is more she clearly wants the coffin because she sees big things.
No one will understand. That's why I'm doing it. Everyone needs to know.
I'm calling out from Scatland. I'm calling out from Scatman's world. Oh! That is a... Oh, thank you, Shizu. Thank you. I'm dumb. I think we already established that, right? Stupid horny? Yeah, that was like 2 minutes ago. I understood that reference now. Anyway. Yeah.
I have to rewrite it.
Knowing what we know now with this, like, this just feels so much more intense.
You can be quite frustrating, you know. What, pray tell, do you intend on rewriting?
Everything. I will rewrite everything.
Grave leans against the wall and lifts her weapon. With a resounding crack, she fires. But this only elicits laughter from Behemoth.
You fool. That's not going to work.
Behemoth's clamp deflects the bullet. She begins to slowly walk towards Grave.
Die.
Grave fires a continuous volley of bullets. Behemoth deflects all of them with her clamp.
No, no, no.
One of these days I'm gonna slip and gonna say, deflects it with her clamps! Anyway.
That is the most powerful weapon which you possess, but you have no idea how to properly wield it. I assume it didn't belong to you originally.
Well, she does call it 7 dwarves, so yeah.
You see? All you're capable of is soiling other people's prized possessions.
Ooh, mean.
Shut up.
What an annoying fly you are. Flitting about.
Oh, that look. That kind of looks like, I don't, sorry. Something's wrong with me. I saw that, and the first thing that popped in my head was the same, like, Riz look that Masked gave us during the Valentine's Day event. I'm like, what is wrong with me? It's that same gaze in a way. What the? Crystal begins to grow under Grave's feet. The sharp, spear-like crystals short. The sharp, spear-like crystals stop short of touching Grave. Oh yeah, we know that's anyone. The fact that she's been able to dodge for so long, I think that, like, if she's that low on energy, one single sliver is enough to take her out.
Don't move. 1 inch in any direction, and you'll be run clean through.
Does she control them?
You don't have nearly enough power to stop these.
Grave wildly swings her weapon. The crystals rise around Grave's body, shatter and scatter all over. Behemoth's head jerks to the side after being hit by the weapon. Oh, that's a face. That's a bad face. That's the face that someone's like, oh, I didn't realize you wanted to die that badly. Let me help you with that.
No, really?
Behemoth's clamp slams Grave against the wall.
My, whatever should I do? Asking nicely hasn't done anything. Threatening to kill you has proved fruitless. Even roughing you up was ineffective.
That only leaves one avenue. Behemoth, you have to kiss her. Go ahead. I'm watching. We're all watching. Go ahead and kiss. Answers horny. Exactly. She's and Cuz on the same page. We're sharing the brain cell again. Go ahead. Kiss. Can you, like, kiss?
How can I get you to talk,
I'll never talk.
Except for that one time.
Ooh, this is becoming a real headache.
I'll never talk. Starting now.
Should I, perhaps, try corruption?
Oh.
No, that would scramble your brain, and you'd be useless to me. Stay right there for a moment. Let me think.
Visual confirmation on Behemoth and Grave.
They don't seem to be getting along too well.
You think? She appears to be capable of controlling the crystals, which is... Considering how dangerous the crystals are, that makes her public enemy number 1, I think.
I bet she rules over this place. And that clamp!
Clamp!
It's remarkable. Not only can it deflect bullets, it also put Rappy out of commission. Oh, sorry.
Wow, I'm sorry that I... Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that it totally kicked your ass. We'll launch a surprise attack. Prioritize securing Grave in the coffin. If at all possible, avoid a direct confrontation with the heretic.
Commander.
I know what you're worried about, Rappy. But do you feel you understand what kind of person Grave is?
I understand all too well. She's attempting to resurrect Anichiro. Worst comes to worst, there might be 2 heretics. If that happens, our chances of success are...
Be that as it may, I still want to try talking to her. Whose side are you on, Neon? Neon's side! The side of firepower! Please, trust me. Nothing bad is gonna happen.
If you say so. Alright.
I am the master and commander of 120 NIKKEs. You don't think I have the Riz for one? Do you think I'm without Riz all of a sudden?
You questioning orders. I thought your greatest attribute was simply doing what you were told.
Damn, Onwa's coming with the shade. To be fair, Abby, just say sorry, this all goes away.
Hold on. There's one more. Clamming up when you know you're at a disadvantage. That means I don't have to waste time bickering with you. It's nice.
Damn.
Unwa.
Let's go.
Unwa coming in for the jugular. I gave Rappy the hook and she's in there working the body.
Don't worry. I will protect you.
Oh no! Fully active!
Just wait until I
Let's
become
keep the
an adult.
momentum going.
Get off. Get those tentacles out of me. Things I didn't think I'd ever say unless I was on Twitch. What? Oh, there's one hiding. Oh, he's a hidey little guy. Oh, nope, come on. I need to take care of the bombers first. I don't know about Neon.
Sorry to break it to you, but
On
this
the
is
side
the
that
end.
gets me Cinderella
Now we
walking
must
all over
focus
it.
on
Touche! Good!
Good to have your priorities in order, right?
What the?
That's a man who has his priorities in order.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
I think this is the new battle thing for this area. It's not bad. It's got a little beat to it. Definitely like Batman Beyond techie, I think. Like I could see like this being played in like a nightclub in like Gotham or something. All right.
Proceeding to
Can I
target.
go down there? No, I can't. All right. So. Oh, this is okay. Maybe it's not as big as the chapter as I thought it did. I think we can make it. It's gonna get harder, but I think we can do it. All right, so let's keep going.
I'll follow along. I trust you, teacher.
I might have to. Oh,
I hope you can
we're
keep
now
teaching
behind the
me
8 ball,
lots.
380 to 378. So.
Oh,
but we'll
right,
keep pushing.
Not there.
The Red Way.
I
We
knew that.
believe in the legend of the Red Hood.
Don't worry. I will protect you.
Fully active!
Just wait until I become an adult.
Give them everything you've got!
All right, come on.
Huh? They're all down.
That's because you shot them, Modernia. That's what happens with bullets and raptures. One of our regulars in the
Securing
Discord
victory for
has
their
been trying
subjects
so
is a
hard.
king's
Golden,
duty.
he's been trying so hard for Modernia, and like one of our newest members, Seiso, comes in and just grabs Modernia, and I'm just like, oh, Golden, I feel you, buddy.
Are you ready?
I've been there.
Then let's go.
I'll follow
He's
along.
like, no, it should have been me, not them. It'll happen one day.
That really stings, you know.
Emma, confirm the point of impact.
Oh, we're fighting. We're fighting now.
Direct hit to the head.
What the hell is this thing?
Bestie, the clan!
On it. Missile container online. Firing missiles now.
Eat this!
A barrage of missiles launched from Bestie's back.
Would you look at that? So many.
Missiles? Yeah. There's a resounding explosion, and Behemoth is enveloped in smoke.
Your aim is as accurate as always.
Aw, good job. Pat, pat, pat. Counters, go! Don't get caught by the clamp! Sorry, I
Roger.
had something in my throat. Don't get caught by the clamp.
Let's go!
The counters rush towards the now time-thinning smoke. At this point, we have to do our best to avoid any direct confrontation. All this swirling smoke is sure to obscure their vision. We have to be quick and get both Grave and the coffin. Rapidly expanding crystals surge along the ground, letting out an ominous crack as they race towards the counters.
What the?
I'm hit!
Clack!
Where are they coming from?
Impact sites are Rappy's right hand and left arm, both of Neon's legs and Anissa's right thigh.
Wow, she's really good. Shut down power to those areas.
Who the hell is she? How does she have such control over the crystals?
Sensing movement up ahead to the left.
Time to destroy this thing.
If you don't mind, I'm in the middle of having a conversation.
Yeah, you know what? My bad. Guys, I think we should leave. She's right. We're being incredibly rude right now. What is this? The crystals expand rapidly, and along with a sinister cracking sound, surround us. The razor-sharp crystalline thorns hang ominously in the air, a threat that they could pierce through us at any moment if we make a wrong move.
I guess it'd be a good idea to stay still.
Nobody move. The crystals are too close.
She's playing with us.
She's coming over here.
The thick smoke begins to dissipate. Behemoth walks towards us, without casting so much as a glance at Grave, who's still pinned to the ground. She smiles.
Now, nobody move, please. You.
Me? It's fine. Everything's under control, right, guys? Why are you running? Why is the house on fire? What are you talking about? You mean me? Me?
Yes, you. You're the commander, are you not?
Last I checked, yeah.
I only want to hear from you. The rest of you keep quiet.
Everyone, stay calm and do what she says.
What are you doing here? Are you trying to apprehend me? Or that pathetic piece of waste over there? You can take her, but the coffin stays with me.
Are you a heretic? That's the first thing they say, right? Are you a god? Are you a heretic?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Are you in charge of this place?
Yes.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. This is my land. My secret garden. And you're intruding. It's high time I ask you what you're doing here.
We're interested in Grave and the coffin.
Grave? Oh, her? A fitting name indeed for her.
Yeah, no, that's why I came up with it.
But why the coffin? Do you know what this is?
It contains a heretic named Anichiro. Now that I can have a closer look at Behemoth, I can clearly make out a black liquid which is coursing through her body. So it is like venom. Now that I get a closer look at her, oh my god, she's gorgeous. Ow. Ow. Okay, I deserve that one. Alright. So she is kind of like venom. Is that like the tendrils as well around her waist? I wonder. Perhaps this is what gives her such remarkable defensive capabilities.
You knew. Color me surprised. What do you want with Anichiro?
We want to make her an ally.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. Now there's a cute face. See, guys, yanderes can have cute looks when they're not stabbing you a billion times in the chest because you decided to look at another woman for 5 seconds.
Are you being serious?
I mean, this is NIKKE, and one of the best things about it is the story tends to be serious.
Do you even fully realize what this thing inside the coffin is?
No, to be perfectly honest, we're not entirely sure. What we do know is that everyone's doing their utmost to get their hands on it.
Well, let me fill you in. She's our predecessor. The original fusion. Both our origin and the genesis of our legend.
Right, okay, so I was right. She is the original, she's the first heretic.
Our ancestor.
So you have respect for your elders. How nice of you.
Yes, indeed. We're kind of in the middle of something. And we could really use her help. That's why I'm doing this.
You said we could use her help, so you're not operating alone.
No. There are 4 of us, including myself. We call ourselves the 4 Beasts. Catchy name, don't you think?
4 heretics.
Unfortunately for me, I'm in a bit of a pickle, since I can't get this coffin open. If I'm too rough with it and try to bash it open, it'll kill Anichiro. However, you work with all sorts of high-tech gadgets, don't you? Help us open that thing.
And what do we get in return?
Let's see. What could I offer you? How about some more information on the crystal? I'm sure you're rather curious about a mysterious entity like this, which you haven't seen before.
Something tells me you don't know much about it either.
Don't be stupid. You saw for yourself how I can control them. We're the ones who created these things.
The E2 crystals are a heretic creation? Interesting. Well, that would explain why they're so dangerous.
Partly by chance, sure. But hey, it's working out.
Casting a quick glance around me. In the midst of the dense gathering of crystals surrounding us, I notice a slight gap. I notice a slight gap close to me. This should be.
What do you say? Do we have a deal? I'm giving you a golden opportunity to do a great thing for humanity, which I know is your thing.
Sorta, but you don't know me that well, lady. I need some time to think.
Patience is normally not one of my virtues. But since this is a rare opportunity, I'll wait. In the meantime, you have something I want.
I relax my body so I'll be able to dart away in a moment's notice. I have something you want? We only just met.
Yes, and as for what it is... Saying it out loud is a bit awkward.
She's giving me the Riz face again. Behemoth hesitates and turns her back to us.
How should I put this?
Honwa! Chest!
What?
Sorry. I meant disc!
What are you two yelling about?
Sorry. I meant disc! She wants the D. I want the D. I catch it and hurl towards the small opening I see in the crystalline cage. Mana! Shifty!
3 A-pillars headed your way.
Coming in at maximum speed.
What are you doing?
Oh, you're about to see a magic trick, girl. Everyone, Brace for impact.
A-pillar landing confirmed. Skipping activation for sequence condition check. Proceeding straight to arc creation sequence.
Structures start to expand. Pushing aside the crystal surrounding us.
What is this?
Need to know basis, and you don't need to know.
Anise charges forward and bends down, tackling Behemoth's legs like a leg spear. Aim for the abdomen! Anise's charge causes Behemoth to lose her balance and stumble to the ground. At the same time, Neon rushes in and fires her weapon at Behemoth's stomach.
Fire power!
Bang, 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 bang! She's not looking too good right now. It's working! Rappy, you're up!
Roger.
Rappy leaps up and rotates her body to deliver a powerful roundhouse kick. Like a rolling sabot? Just as she's about to make contact,
You've all underestimated me.
Behemoth's clamps surge forth to intercept Rappy. Both? Clamps as in Pearl, as in both of them?
What's happening? Why can't I move?
You could stand to reinforce your joints a bit, you freak.
Man, she's good.
Thanks for the
Rappy delivers a forceful kick to Behemoth's abdomen, which sends her staggering backwards. Okay, Ultimate, when do I start the seduction? Seizing the moment, Vesti takes aim.
You're on track for a direct hit. Take the shot.
Take this!
Ugh.
Vesti fires a volley of missiles which slam directly into Behemoth. A massive explosion rocks the area. Not enough punching in. Got it! A massive explosion rocks the area, sending smoke and debris flying. Now, secure the coffin engraving, then withdraw.
Got it. This feels a bit weird. Like we're a bunch of robbers or something.
Robbing's good for you, now do it!
Don't say that. Now I feel kind of guilty.
Securing escape route. Follow my instructions.
Rappy springs over to the coffin and stands before it. Rappy, we have to secure the coffin. Don't destroy it.
If I force it open, Anichiro will die.
My treasure. Please. Return it.
I thought you passed out.
I must return it. Please. Wait, my idol. My dream.
Damn it.
Rappy? Rappy lifts up both the coffin and grave and rushes forward. That's why she's the best. That's why everyone says Rappy, my wife! Anyway, she's great. All right.
Don't underestimate
Now we
me
gotta
just because I'm a
run
student.
away. Running time.
Reloading.
Fully active. Here's
Just wait until I become
Should
an
I
adult.
push a little harder?
The biggest war in history will begin. Uh-oh. Well, the thing is, like, they mentioned the 4 beasts, and like, oh shit. That's
How heavy
that's
your
quite a
has
burden
been.
to sound like. That sounds like quite the burden there. Get rid of that armor. There we go. Now we're cooking.
fully active.
Just wait until I become an adult.
Now we must
Focus our attacks.
The War of Cinderella, Rappy, and Helm for the popularity poll. You're also bursting with Naga. You should burst her crown. Really?
Securing victory for their subjects
Well, Crown
is a
does
king's
the-
duty.
Naga is the one with... Naga's burst is attack up. Crown's is more of a taunt, right? Am I wrong? Am I misplaying my metagame the entire time? Crown adds a shield but gives you an enormous damage. Really? Also, we've constructed additional pylons. But we gotta construct more. We must construct additional pylons. I did not know that. I must have been misreading. Crown is unequivocally the best burst tuning. I agree. I know that. But I thought the reason you use her is because 1, she adds shield. 2, let's read this again. I might be misreading the skill.
Wherever you are, do not forget.
Last Kingdom creates a shield. Oh, there's the attack boost for 15. Creates a shield equal to 9 of the final max. So I thought that was the main reason people liked her, is because she's a repair. She helps repair cover and stuff like that. On top of the other stuff where, like, she can taunt. She's like one of your best defenders in the game, next to Blanc, right? I know that people say, like, she's the best burst 2 in the game. Absolutely. Which is one of the reasons why I looked at the guide for her. Okay, so compare that with Naga. Look at her 1 skill 2. Okay, going back. Activates at full burst. Affects all allies with peripherally. Oh, I see. So that's the idea, is she bursts. This triggers one. Last Kingdom triggers one for all on top of Last Kingdom. Burst affects all allies who do not previously cast. This affects everybody. Okay, I see. Reloading speed. Okay. I need to pay. So, reader skill 2. It's long. It is. Okay. Okay, so this activates at start of full burst. So, you use her burst 2 to get attack damage. This adds an additional attack boost on top of that. An additional reloading speed or defense and reloading speed. And then, yeah, this one works kind of similarly to Small White, with like after X amount of attacks affects self. Potency of HP activates when relax is fully stacked. Affects self after stacks are removed. Invulnerability. Taunts. Recovers HP. Activates when recovery. Then you get an additional one. Okay. So a lot of shit just kicks off the minute you do Royal Attire activates. Best burst 2 in the game for a reason, I guess, because she basically can. That's why you want to be healing her all the time, which is why Naga is there. Okay, so the reason I was doing Naga is I read her burst. Pierce for 10 seconds. Everybody gets an attack boost, and when it applies the shield, there's an additional boost on top of that. This activates pretty regularly and gives core damage and recovers HP. Affects ally units with the lowest HP. So she's the one. If I'm understanding this correctly, the idea here is there's a synergy between Naga and Crown. Crown taunts, takes all the damage. Naga can heal her with her skill 2. Tia, got it. The Pierce also helps because, like, the Pierce would also help, but I get it. And then she also applies cover because Tia will deal shielding the Naga go. But the idea is that Naga would also sync well with Crown's power. Okay, that's good. That's cool. Okay. Naga can't do the shield if you burst her and not Crown. Got it. Naga gives a fair bit of buff without bursting though. Yeah, like she's considered really strong meta-wise. Like when I looked at her, like they're like Naga is on the meta team of like all-rounders, right? Which is kind of what I was going for. Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
All right. Well, let's try it a shot. I mean,
proceeding to target.
If it gets us through, like this team's been working well for me, but I don't think I understand it up, down, head to toe. So I learned something there. Helm's
Enemy
treasure
spotted.
Helm's better
Engaging.
than Naga in a lot of cases. Really? Well, I don't have her treasure yet. I need to work on it. I've been focused on storyline and getting a squad.
Fully active. Here's through.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Everyone, give them everything you've got!
Red Hood, first one, Crown, Modernia. See how fast they can. Okay, we're gonna give that a shot. Let's learn. Let's learn about our squad, guys. I mean, let's get to know.
I've got
it's
this.
like this is a weird comparison, but it's like with the Magic deck. It's like you gotta get a bunch of. Red Hood Burst 1. Burst 1, Red Hood's Burst 1 is pretty good. I like her Burst 3 just because.
Over. What do you say we go back
Red Hood's
and enjoy
Burst
the
3
festival again?
is what I've been calling the win now button, because basically I hit it, she gets unlimited ammo, she gets Pierce, and she does like 1,000,000 damage a shot. She basically, I hit this button and Red kills everything on the screen.
You want me to go there?
So that's what I've been using as like a trump card, is like I activate Red Hood, And
Come on, let's
we
go.
just
Encounter.
melt shit, right? And Modernia is doing
All
pretty
right,
well with
not
New
there.
World. Now that her New World's
I knew that.
basically near max skill level, it does a lot of good damage too. But
Don't underestimate
all
me
right,
just because
so
I'm a
Red
student.
Crown Modernia. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how fast this goes. Because we are underpowered in terms of, like, we're under the recommended levels, so you never know. Alright. I hate these little blue pill dudes. The blue pill.
Sorry to break it to you,
Modernia.
but this is the
Down with those who would
Crown
threaten the
Modernia.
kingdom. Now we must focus our attacks.
Oh, wow.
They're all down.
He went from, like, 12 to 2 in, like, a second. Like, hot damn. You weren't kidding.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
I want to check the tab there. I want to actually look at the metadata here. She did 13 million damage. Holy crap. That's a lot. That's a lot. She basically outperformed Red there. Although, to be fair, you want to see the boss killer? Oh, I would love to see a boss killer. I figured that's one of the reasons. Let me grab a screenshot for you.
Come on, let's go.
I trust you, teacher.
Well, let's
you
keep,
want me to go there?
You get whatever you want. And by the way, D2, just in case, just be careful. You might need a permit, but I think I can give it to you.
Get lost. I'm busy.
Although MoveBot's not on, so we'll see. Yeah, I do think I have additional safeguards for that, though, so just be careful.
Sorry to break it
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Let's keep the momentum going.
I didn't get eaten by a Gru. That's good, because there's no cure for that. Look at the damage and look at the combat time. Okay. I'll take a look at that when I get a minute. I'm focused. We gotta finish the fight.
Fully active.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Everyone,
And then we'll
give
let
us everything you've got.
since Modernia is on cooldown, we'll let her. Oh, copy this.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
All right, so let's do this. So level 400, but yeah, you know, I'm seeing a sort of pattern here of this. Wow, you can get Cindy up to you guys, you know, I thought I was doing well with Red getting to like nearly 6 figures. Now I can confirm you can get 6 figures here. That's amazing. That's a pretty good team too. It looks like Cindy and Crown. This is you basically have a goddess squad here. Cool. Thank you for the screenshot. Thank you for the screenshot, D. Appreciate it. And yeah, I saw that 8 seconds. Like, yeah, like things just fell.
Proceeding to target.
To quote Modernia, what? They're all down because we murdered them all. Anyway. Okay. So we got the split path. Okay, so. Oops, was that a boss? Cinderella. Damn. Cindy throwing that kind of shade? Damn. We're getting close. Alright. Base defense is usually our cup and crown. Whatever it is dead. If they die, they die. Oh, they died. Don't worry about that. The dying part is not the concern.
Coming.
Defense battle? I want
Come
base
on, let's
defense.
go.
I want to take the base defense
You
route
want
this
me to
time.
go there?
Are you ready?
By the way, I'm not going
Then
to kill
let's go.
everything here
I'll
because
follow
the
along.
goal tonight is to get to the end of the chapter. I will probably come back around when I get bored and clean up the rest of it, but like right now the goal is just chapter.
Watch me
finish the chapter.
closely, teacher.
I think one thing I have with this group, hands down, is base defense. Like this group seems
How heavy
particularly
your burden has been.
set up for base defense.
Sorry to break it to you.
Down with those who would threaten the
Because
kingdom.
all you
We
do
must
is hit
focus our
Modernia
attacks.
and
Did
then
I
you
do well?
point it in the middle, and then eventually everything's gone. You know what? I'll give it credit. Having those balloon guys there is a good way to make sure that I actually have to like point upwards. Because usually I would just ignore all the aerial enemies, but those guys are suicide bombers, and I can't exactly ignore them.
Rappy told me so.
Yeah, those guys gotta go.
Fully active. active!
Just wait until I
Should
become
I
an
push a
adult.
little harder?
Yeah, I can't leave those. I can't suffer those guys to live.
Reload.
Well, we did it. We didn't get an instant win, but we did it.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my
Yeah.
comrades are stronger.
We had to go the full minute. It's okay. I've always felt like NIKKE is just a game of progressive increments. Like,
Come
you
on,
just
let's
get a
go.
little bit stronger, you do a
I
little bit
trust
better,
you, teacher. You want me to
and
go
little
there?
by little, you're just cramming, you're just making the number go up. Number go up. Classic RPG. All right.
I've got your back.
You've got my back? She's got my back!
Oh
Look,
no!
clamps!
Why would you...
The clamps!
I've got this.
Sorry to break it
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Ahead! Fire it well!
How heavy your burden has been.
Give me what I want. Give me what I want. Clamp! No, you're not allowed to be in there. Boom. Boom. Quote Kafka.
As long as
My
we're
favorite
together,
white optimized
I will
message
never
queue.
fall.
Kafka. Also, a cute lady in Honkai Star Rail. Anyway.
You want me to go there?
Proceeding to target.
Oh, right, not there. I knew that.
Incoming encounter.
Come on, let's go.
All right, we're getting there. We're getting to the penultimate state. We're getting to the penultimate part. Kafka, definitely not my main. Mine neither.
Watch over me.
I certainly don't have her there in a party with Fuge
Why
or
don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine?
Linksha or anything like that.
Sorry to break it
Down with those
I
who would threaten
certainly
the
don't
kingdom.
Should I
match
push a
Jesse
little
Wheeler.
harder?
I haven't played Honkai in a while. I'm still like near the end of like 3. Get rid of that silencer. I didn't whale Fuge, but I definitely saved up a lot to get her because like
As long as we're together,
pretty fox lady.
I will never
you know, like
fall.
Shizu. Like you, Shizu. Pretty fox lady. She's very cute. Black Swan. Black Swan's fun. Black Swan. Mommy.
proceeding to target.
Has anyone made a mommy party yet? That would be, I guess for me, mommy party would be Kafka, Swan, Yukong, and who's the fourth mommy? Who's the fourth mommy? Sampo. Let's go with that.
Coming. I'll follow along.
Now
Have faith. I will protect
I was
my
joking,
people.
and now I'm right. Oh, Himiko. How could I forget Himiko? How could I forget him? Seppogaski. Best mother
Sorry
around.
to break
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Ahead! Fire it well!
Poor thing.
Your one and only stop for motherhood, Seppogaski. I feel like
Did
I'm
I
not
do
in it.
well?
I've got this.
Valona, you love your Valonas. Did I hear Honkai? Valonia better than Best Girl. Loved your Valonias. Is that the new character? A new character?
Did you see
I don't
that?
think I've heard that name
I'm
yet.
strong, but my comrades are stronger.
I play a Honkai now and then. I don't wail a lot, but I do have Fuge. I miss out on Robin and my friends adventuring. Oh, I didn't play the original Honkai. That's why I didn't recognize it. Yeah, I missed out on my friends adventuring. Although, man, people love the shit out of that character. He had a great story actually. I enjoyed going through his
You want
stuff
me
there.
to go? I trust you,
Oh,
teacher.
Acheron. I didn't
Oh,
get
right,
Acheron.
not there.
I got lucky. I drew Acheron.
I knew
like,
that.
Yes. Samurai, lightning samurai girl. Awesome. Gets completely lost.
Have faith.
Has
I
a
will protect my
disturbing
people.
love for peaches.
I've got
Maybe not
this.
disturbing, but like weird obsession with her.
Sorry to break
Down with those who would threaten the
Should I
kingdom.
push a little harder?
Get that threader out. Get that leashing guy out. Hey,
How heavy your
goddamn.
burden has been.
Where was that? I said leash. Then I remembered earlier we were there was a joke about
Down
someone
with
barking
those
like
who
a
would threaten
dog,
the kingdom.
and now we have someone doing a leash, a tether
Should I
enemy.
push a little harder?
That one literally throws a leash on you and chokes you, stunning your character.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
It's a king's duty, your majesty. It's the king's duty. Why did I feel like that was going to be an X spot? I just looked at that and screamed X spot to me.
Proceeding to
All right.
target.
One last push, guys. We're
Come on,
almost
let's
there.
go.
Thanks to everybody who's showing up for the story and watching this nonsense and hanging out. I do
Want me to go
appreciate it.
there?
Know that this isn't lost on me. I'm a nobody. The fact that you came here, clicked on this channel, talked to me, asked me some questions, I really appreciate it. Someone needs to be leashed and trained. No comment. Hey, look at this. Let's read the support. It's gotta have some deep lore in it, right? Let's pay attention to this. Not this. Not this. This. Moved back to surface to continue test number 30. NJK 2.00. Derelict City. Construction successful. Materials abundant. Note. Reconstruction signal detected near coordinates of PBZ 188.83 from test number 30. Awaiting confirmation. First phase of testing event. 18883. If I remember right, that was the like lush tropical area that failed initially, because they thought like there's not enough, just abundant organic materials and not enough. I could be forgetting.
I'll follow along.
I guess they figured out in this test like no, you need a mixture of both. You need raw materials.
Proceeding to target.
Inorganic and organic.
Are you ready? Then let's go.
Let's go, Red.
I'll follow along.
Let's push. We got 2 more fights and then the boss. Big boss. Biggest boss. Make my boss
Can I
the
attack
biggest
now?
boss. God, Naga, I love her kimono. Her kimono's so goddamn pretty. Purple to gold. It's pretty.
Sorry to break
Down with those who would threaten
Now
the
we
kingdom.
must
Focus our attacks.
Get out of here with that shield. You knock it off, you. I don't know why I turned to present Kenny. Yeah, you knock it off with that nonsense.
Sorry to break it to you.
Just wait until I become an adult.
Good. Hey, Naga's Pierce came in handy there. I think.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
Hey, that's me.
Come on, let's
Encounter.
Want me to go
Oh,
there?
you guys say it like encounter, something like that. I shouldn't be back chatting.
Believe in your
rapping.
king. Victory will be ours.
You got it, Your Majesty. Not Your Highness, because when you're the king, it's Your Majesty. That's the highest
Sorry
standard.
to break
Down with those
No,
who
I
would
will
threaten
not
the
let
kingdom.
go.
Should I push
It
a
is my
little harder?
singular
Did I do well?
pet peeve of the game so far. It's not Your Highness because she's in charge here. I think this makes her Your Majesty. Highness would be her wife or her husband, but it's probably her wife.
Sorry to break
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
God, there's a lot of things on the board here.
target.
Got it off just in time. Also, I activated the burst in time. Moving on.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
Alright, here we go. It's boss time. Well, we're gonna be behind the 8-ball again, but we did get
Yes, Commander.
we did manage to
want
get
me to
all the
go
way
there?
through the fight. Did I miss a shiny? Where did I miss a shiny? Where did that shiny go? I don't want to go. I'll just take one pass to the map and then we'll go back. There she is with the cube. Hi, Mana. Mana with her cube. It's a mana cube. Tap the cube. What is that in Magic? Mana cube. Like, it's an artifact. Is it like 3 for like 3 cost and then tap for like 3 colorless? I don't remember. I have to ask my friend. My friend is a professional MTG judge. And one of the coolest, nerdiest things about them is that you can just describe a card, like, vaguely, and they'll know the name, they'll know the set, they'll know the exact wording on the card, and know how to use that card very effectively. It's like, it's so cool, just having a living Magic the Gathering index. I don't see it. I don't know where I missed it. I know there's one there. I don't know if there's 2 there.
Come on, let's go.
You know what it's likely is? It's like one of those that's like right behind the background, but you can't see it. So you have to kind of like just lick the walls and rub your NIKKE body all around all the walls just to find it. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway,
I'll follow along.
let's go.
Oh, right.
It's
Not
gonna let me
there.
hit the button first.
I knew that.
Good. Should I turn the lights down for this one? Yeah, let's go cinematic mode. Here we go.
Come
I
on.
trust you, teacher.
39,
I hope you can
390
keep
for
teaching
chapter
me
31.
lots.
Which means likely, if I want to get the past chapter 32, I'll probably need to be 400,000 or more.
Proceeding to target.
Here we go, cinematic mode.
Are you returning?
Yes, Grave has sustained heavy injuries.
Then I suggest you pick up the pace. The crystal chamber is approaching.
What?
It is emitting large amounts of electromagnetic waves, which I believe is due to the increased computational load on the Harmony Cube. It should arrive in about 20 minutes.
Okay, we'll hurry.
Please do.
Another crystal boss? Okay. I turn back to look at the group. Grave, who is unconscious, is being held up by Anissa Neon. Emma carries the coffin. Rappy continues to remain silent. Come on, everyone, we gotta hurry.
Weakling, what exactly happened back there?
What do you mean? You mean with Behemoth? I guess the black liquid flowing through her body served a defensive purpose. I noticed that wasn't any of it around her abdomen, so I suggested concentrating our attack on that area, and it panned out.
I was referring to what you said to me before asking for the disc, moron.
Kinda was hoping you forget about that, Unwa. Sorry about that.
I must admit, finding out the heretic's weakness and using the stakes as an offensive weapon, that was pretty impressive.
Is that a... Guys, I think if we look closely, that's a smile. I think she's genuinely impressed with us.
It's about time you showed some improvement.
Thanks.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Unwa giving a compliment?
I know, right? Quick, check upstairs. Check to see if there's a meteor in the sky about to crash into the Earth and kill all life on the planet.
Huh?
Is something wrong, Vesti?
Unwa's face. I remember that expression.
I've seen this once before in the ancient texts. I believe it's called a smile.
Yes. Me too.
It was when she used to be with Rappy.
Aw.
She always used to have that expression. It's nice to see it again after so long.
I'm sure it is, Vesti. I'm sure it is.
Yeah. It is.
I presume it's likely that Behemoth is going to be chasing after us?
Yeah. Also, it's very likely she's going to be incredibly angry at us. I need to be leashed and trained by Valonia.
Most likely, considering she's after the coffin. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel a bit scared.
What? What's there to be scared about? A giant wump heretic with clamps, 3 other heretics in the area, call themselves the 4 great beasts. What's there to be scared about?
How come? It's my first time seeing a heretic, let alone a high-ranking one.
Is that right? I mean, I don't think that's right. Technically, we met Modernia. She was a heretic. You've seen Nihilister. She's a heretic. I don't think that's right.
What's there to be scared of? You've got us and the rest of Absolute alongside you.
I mean, I could be very much wrong, but I don't know. Maybe Anise is just blacking it out.
You mean you're not afraid? Of course not. Well, maybe a little bit. That at least doesn't make me feel so bad. It's just that everyone looks so cool and composed. I was starting to worry I was the only one who was freaking out.
No, don't worry, Anise. It's okay to freak out. You're still a big, brave girl because you're facing it.
I'm worried too. But we've got to stay strong. I know. You're right.
I believe in you, ladies. All right, here we go. Boss time. Crystal Cluster again, right? Is it going to be the Never Give Up song again? It is. Okay. I'm not sure how to feel about having the same boss 3 chapters in a row, but I like the song at least. All right, guys, let's see. Can we finish chapter 31 tonight?
Sorry to break it down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Everyone, give them everything you've got!
Soup! Hey, Soup, good to see ya.
Sorry to break it to you. Just wait until I become an adult.
Make it.
Rappy told me so.
Give it up! Oh, I ran out.
Fully active! Pierce through!
Down with those who would threaten the
Let's
kingdom.
keep the momentum going.
Why are you girls not attacking? That's not good. That's not good at all.
Re-engaging, reloading.
Why did they just pause? I don't get it. All right, let's recover. We still got more. Phase 2.
Fully active!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Should I push a little harder? How heavy your burden has been.
Fully active!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Everyone, give them
The fight
everything
lasted 10
you've
seconds.
got!
I was sad to hear the song had to end. Well, now you get to hear the whole thing. All right. I'm just surprised I've ran into them 3 times. I don't know what the motivation. Granted, the crystals are deadly. Now that we know that the heretics
Sorry
are
to
behind
break
them,
it to you.
kind of
Just wait until I become an adult.
knock it off. Always with the crystals, this one. Oi. We're almost there, thankfully. We're never giving up.
Fully active!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
That's it.
Ahead!
Chapter
Fire it
31! Bang it! Tag it! Woo!
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Well done, everybody. We did it, everybody. We did it. We did it. The legend of the Red Hood lives on.
I don't mean to lecture you, but next time, you would do well to check your surroundings before engaging in combat. That last skirmish ended up severely damaging many of our supplies and equipment.
Oh. My bad. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. How's Grave holding up?
Her external injuries are not severe. I can do basic first aid, so I was able to conduct the necessary repairs.
Great. Thank you.
However, I did notice something unusual while I was conducting the repairs. Grave is a mass-produced NIKKE.
What?
But what does that mean?
Not only that, but her body is one of the first models ever made. It's well over 100 years old.
Is a mass-produced model even capable of lasting that long?
Apparently so, by virtue of the fact that she's here in front of us.
You win this round, Miss Scientist, with your science and logic.
If we do a brain scan, we could find out more. Unfortunately, we don't have the necessary equipment on hand to do that. As for the coffin and strange weapon of hers, we should be able to open both of them, since their security levels aren't that high. Should I open them?
No. No, I think we should leave it for now.
Understood.
When do you think she'll come to?
I've given her some sedatives. If we want her to wake up, all we have to do is administer a stimulant.
Do it.
Commander, I still have misgivings about this.
Rappy. You said that you felt this rage well up inside you when you saw Enichiro, didn't you?
Yes, and?
Is that rage entirely your own? If that emotion was entirely yours, you would have smashed that coffin and left Grave to dare to die. But you did neither of those things. Do you feel it's possible that you mistook Red Hood's memories for your own and allowed it to influence you emotionally?
If Red Hood felt such rage towards Enichiro, that's all the proof I need.
That's not like you, Rappy. The calm, level-headed Rappy I know wouldn't have said that. Thanks, Soup, for the lurk! Exclamation lurk. Thank you. I appreciate it. The calm, level-headed Rappy I know wouldn't have said that. Yes. Perhaps Red Hood does feel animosity towards Enichiro. Maybe they even came to blows at one point. But many years have passed. This is all pure speculation. Perhaps she returned. Like Marion did. Think carefully about which emotions you're feeling are truly your own. Just look at Grave, and all she's done up until now. Does it really look to you like she intends on awakening Enichiro?
Going silent again? You never change.
Okay. Wake her up, Mana.
Rappy.
If she doesn't make any moves, I won't do anything either.
What an obedient follower you are. Just a moment ago, you were champing at the bit to kill her. And now? Backing off like a dog with its tail between its legs.
Damn. The shade.
I agree with the commander. I'm starting to suspect that Grave's goal isn't to awaken Enichiro.
Explain.
Even when she was injured and knew she didn't stand a chance of winning, she hunted Behemoth down to get the coffin back. It's clear that she values that coffin more than her own life. She referred to it as a treasured possession. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm getting the feeling that she in fact isn't attempting to awaken a heretic which will end up being a threat to mankind. She has too much of a one-track mind. Yes, that's how it's been from the start. The reason she was hostile towards us was because I pulled the trigger first. I let my emotions get the better of me. And I wasn't thinking. Don't get me wrong. It's not that all my suspicions are alleviated. Maybe she does have a one-track mind, and her goal is to awaken the heretic. Who knows? Nonetheless, I believe we can attempt to reason with her. If it turns out that I've misread the situation, then I will apologize to her.
We're still talking about Grave, right, Rappy? Hint, hint.
Very well.
Go ahead and wake her up, Mana.
All right. I'll administer the stimulant.
The stimulant for, like, NIKKE is just basically like a giant cattle prod. Grave bolts upright, her eyes darting around frantically. Once she catches sight of her weapon in the coffin, she bolts towards the coffin. After inspecting the coffin briefly, she carries it again. All the while, she eyes us cautiously. She is obviously nervous beyond all measure. Grave, calm down. We're not gonna do anything to you. Let's talk.
Cut the crap.
You sound so much different than before.
What did you do to me?
Your language circuits were deteriorating from old age, so I replaced them.
Oh, well, thank you, Mana. Huh. Thanks, Mana. That'll make it easier to converse. The Mabeast. The Mabeast is... loose. The beast is loose. Got it. Perfect dismount. Anyway. That's chapter 31. Advance. Hey, look at this old bean again. It's like they just shifted the entire map again. Oh boy, let's take a quick look.
Come on, let's go.
Well, first of all,
Proceeding to target.
let's grab that, and then let's take a quick look. I see an X spot up there. Where's the boss? Aw, the boss. Ooh. That looks familiar. That looks very familiar. Oh boy. Well, we're in for a treat here, but we did it. We did our blind yet naive. Chapter 31. We did it. All right. Well, let's back out. Chapter 31's in the books. We did it, everybody. Thanks for being here on the journey. One step closer to taking back what was lost. Thanks, Rippy. One step closer. Buy something. Maybe later. All right, I think, you know what, as a little treat and as a reward and as we got some new friends, I think this calls for an occasion where we pull. Buy Skyrim. Thanks, Todd. I knew it. I knew it. Todd was a VTuber this entire time. We just didn't, we didn't listen. I got a new headpiece. 120 NIKKEs is too many NIKKEs. Is it someone who's crazy? Not me though. I'm perfectly sane. All right, as a little treat, let's do a little pulling. Hello, Trina. Oh, you know, the other thing is we should also do the end of that story, so maybe we'll go there first. All right. A little bit of NIKKE. Here we go. I don't have a shrine, but you're supposed to bow, clap twice, make a prayer, bow twice, and pray to the NIKKE gods. I'm not gonna look. I didn't see it, but I didn't sound like an SR. Yep. It happens. Should I take a draw? Should I take a chance? I kind of want to pull. I'll pull one more time. Also, I'm a dumbass. I realized what that burst scene is actually depicting now that we know more of what Trina likes to do. Trina, the girl who is a nudist, a practicing nudist, basically. Yeah, there's a reason it's a silhouette. Oh boy. Here we go. There's no guarantee I'm gonna grab her. We'll see. That's the way the cookie crumbles. It's fine. It's fine. It's her treat. It's a little treat as a reward. Do I have enough for like maybe an SR mold? That's a big L. We take the L today on the draws. Maybe I have enough for like
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild Workshop.
I might have enough
Welcome,
for...
fellows.
Looking to get something on the up and up?
Oh, I have plenty
Then
for
you've
some
come to the
molds.
right place.
Let's first buy a mold.
Smart choice.
I take L every day. I take E every day. I mean, what? No, I don't know. Might as well use these. One thing I don't like about this new collectible thing is just like the drip feed they give you. It's so annoying. All right, here we go. Ready? We get one shot. I'm rolling the dice. This is me rolling the dice, getting them loaded and ready. All right, and they're nice and loaded, and we're bam. Turns out the dice were fake dice. E estrogen Mercus fam. Nah, I don't know. I was thinking ecstasy, but then again, I don't know. I don't think I have that in my thing. Oh well, it happens. Listen, the gacha gods have been kind to me. They've given me 7 bunny girls. Like, what more could a man ask for when you really think about it? I clicked too fast, but I just got an achievement for recruiting 3,500 NIKKEs. I feel like that guy in that meme, the one where he's like on the bench, then on a swing, then standing with his hands behind his back in the pool, just like... I feel like learning that I've pulled 3,500 NIKKEs is time for me to go. I did pull 2 SSR. That was a great feeling. Why couldn't we have that? All right, let's do 2 more things and maybe we'll call it. Oh wait, never mind. We gotta pull one more time. 3,501. Retirement time? Never. It's like Ric Flair. I will never retire. You're gonna have to kill me in order to get me to retire. One more pull. You want another pull? Gamba Attic. Where can I see the videos? I know you can do that somewhere on here. Records repository. So, we saw this before. So, I thought this might be good since Shuzuka was here when we played through 4 Rest. But I don't think she saw it. So, Shuzuka, at the end of every story event, after hard mode, there is a closer cutscene. So this is what we get after beating hard mode. Finally, I've got some long-awaited time off. But there's something I can't get off my mind. I can't rest until I get answers. I should pay Botanical Garden a visit. Oh, Trainer! Hello! Hey, Biscuit. I'm surprised to see you here. Today's the last day of the festival, and I promised to help until the end. I knew I could count on you, Sunflower. Blossom, what brings you to the garden today? Do you need some stamps for your pamphlet? I knew the other reason I wanted to do this is so that Shizuka could see her girl. Flora's looking good. No, it's not that. There's something I've been wondering about. Oh? What's that? The mix-up with the dates on the invitations. Was it really a mistake? It's hard to say. Will you follow me? There's something I want to show you. Are we where I think we are? Flora leads me to Trina's Arboretum. Throughout the Arboretum, people rest under the shade of the trees. After you and Marigold took Trina to see the everlasting Sakura, she came back and proclaimed she wanted to open up the Arboretum. I must say I'm quite grateful to you both. I suspected that mistake of yours was anything but. Now that you mention it, where is Trina? She should be over there. Leader came by earlier, so Trina's giving her a tour of the Arboretum. Biscuit points off in the distance, where I can see... This place is so refreshing. Isn't it? Leader, do you remember one of the traditions of the Festival of Harmony? Where you exchange gifts on the last day? I remember. Well, I was thinking I would give you something that's precious to me. Ta-da! Trina hands over an old key to Leader. It's the key to the Arboretum. Are you sure you're okay with giving me this to me? Of course. From now on, I plan on keeping this place open to the public. That way people can visit and forget all their worries. There's about 1 billion NIKKE fans who are super jealous of that bird right at this moment, I imagine. And Reen's wish can come true. Not only that, she'll be able to rest peacefully. To that end, I'd like you to keep this key. Really? Leader gingerly takes the key. I'll keep it safe. Can you blame them? Not really. Was I blaming them? I'm not blaming them. Feel free to visit the Arboretum anytime you feel like resting. Okay. I'll do that. I really should give you something in return. Here, take this. Leader hands Trina her old pocket watch. I was originally thinking of passing this on to Senti, but I realize now that's not necessary. Even without this, people will be able to look at Senti and remember me. So I'd like for you to keep this. Trina takes the pocket watch with an equal amount of reverence. Thank you. I'll also keep this safe. For some reason, my eyelids feel heavy. It's been a while. Yeah, because you're a fucking workaholic, Leader. It's the first time you actually slowed down and, like, smelled the flowers. Literally. Tish. Since I had a nice rest. As Leader dozes off, Trina gently strokes her hair and smiles softly. An easygoing and carefree smile. Rest well, my friend. The end. A few days later. I can't believe how much dust has gathered up so quickly. Let's see. Trina looks around Rin's lab. The tables are lined with Rin's belongings. What's this? Among them, a letter catches Trina's attention. The letter begins with the following. Hello, Trina. How was your day today? It was another ordinary day. I did some research in the lab, took care of the little ones. A really special day. But you know, Rin, I prepared a festival. And you know what happened there? Warm sunlight. A gently fluttering breeze. Flowers sprouting up and blossoming one by one, dotting the land with color. In the Ark, spring has begun, bringing along with it a warm and dizzying array of various emotions. For some, the overriding emotion is excitement. For others, spring brings a feeling of revitalization. And for others still, it brings a sense of nostalgia. And that's the end of Forest. Closure! Alright, Forest. Forest goes to Forest. Well, you know, since in honor of D2, since we've made a new friend today, and before we sign off, I think it's only appropriate that we go to the command center and give some advice. First of all, to his girl, Cinderella. Hi, Cindy. Good to see you. She is very pretty. I mean, you got good taste, D2. She's very pretty. There's a smudge on the mirror. I'll clean it so it looks brand new. Thank you, Prince. Thanks to you, this mirror has learned something today. Although its pulchritude was besmirched due to the smudge. Pulchritude. Like, one thing about NIKKE's writing is I always find rare words being used appropriately, which is nice. Although its pulchritude was besmirched due to the smudge. By wiping it away, it'll shine even more beautifully than before. I spent time helping Cinderella clean the mirror.
Our story, as well as yours, is bound to be beautiful.
Thanks, Cindy. And, well, since we're talking wives, there's Rosanna, but that's the Chic Ocean variation. Where is Rosie? Rosie, there you are. You're somewhere down here, right? There you are. Hey, Rosa. How you doing, girl? I feel like having a bit of the strong stuff. Got any booze around here? What do you mean, bud? I didn't mean anything by that, D2. Nothing wrong with it. I could go back if you want. How about you go for a drink after the session? Hey now, where'd this impulsiveness come from? I'm down. I'll get a table at the place I usually go to. I have a conversation about alcohol with Rosanna. Although we did see her special episode with Moran. Moran's taste in alcohol is basically like whiskey in a dirty glass. And she considers that a cocktail. I mean, I disagree. Respectfully, of course. No disrespect, my queen. But I'm just saying, like, you know, you gotta learn the art of a good cocktail. You know? Alright, well, where is she be? There you are. And there's the summer version of Chic Ocean. I had no idea Sakura brought a swimsuit like that with her. She must be awfully confident to wear something like that. You want to talk about confidence, girl? You got confidence at the wazoo to be wearing something like that. Yours is more. More what? Wear swimsuit. What Shizuka said. What swimsuit? I don't see. Hers is more. That's a cute smile. Hers is more. I'm sorry, what were we talking about? She's ready to kill us. More what? Now, see, I gotta admit, that's a cute face. That's a real charming face. Why is your face suddenly so red? Oh, mister, your reactions crack me up sometimes. You're adorable. Rosanna and I talk about Sakura's swimsuit. Sakura's here? Where? Oh wait, I forgot the best part. I don't think.
The way you're touching me, I don't know how much more I can take. Come here and loosen this strap.
I'm listening. I'm here. I'm listening. I was saving for summer last year. Yeah. And then I found out Rosanna was coming. I understand. Go on. I'm with you so far. I MLB'd her. MLB'd, like... MLB'd, Major League Baseball'd her? I needed her burst for my lobby. I'm sure you did. Max, oh. Got it, yeah. You know what? I don't blame you. My last budget, yeah, like my last bank account. I had to spend my last bank account. She is a very good. Who gives a fuck, man? Like, listen, I said this to a friend who got me into this game originally. I don't play this for meta. I play this for wives, right? Like, who gives a fuck if she's not that good? Have you seen her? I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's just. I will freely admit. That one completely got me. Like, the minute she said that, like, I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna need a second. Cause goddamn. Like, just, I got nothing. It's okay. Like, you know, the thing about NIKKE compared to other gachas is, like, it's very generous. And I'm sure you agree, D2. Like, this game gives you a lot of free shit. And constantly. So, like, I'm always appreciative of a game that's going to do that. Like, it's not, like, cheap free shit either. No, they give you the good stuff, right? So it's like, I'm really appreciative of it. Oh, God. I forgot I had this one, too. Did I mention I went all out on the summer event this year? I've been told Wuwa is a good gacha. Yeah, my friend plays Wuwa. It's also good. I like Wuwa, but the problem with it for me is mostly just I play it on PC, and the PC chugs a lot.
When does this boring, splendid party come to a close?
Now, I'm not...
I want to be alone with you.
I don't know what that gesture means, but all I know is like, even for a girl as brain broken as Isabelle is, and let's be fair, in terms of personality, you cannot fix her. You cannot fix this one. You think you can. You cannot. You cannot fix this one. But goddamn, they gave her a skin. Wuwa runs one for... It might be like something where, like, it could be optimization. Granted, I've played it for a while, but, like, it's been a poor user experience. Like, when the game's not, like, having these weird glitches or tears or whatever, it's like, it's actually a fun game. I don't hate it. I think, one, I have too many gachas already, and that one was easy to drop because one, it was the latest one I picked up, and two, it didn't seem to play very well. That's just me. I'm always willing to give it another shot because, like, people like Wuwa. My friend really likes Wuwa. Let's talk to, speaking of girls, let's talk to Shizuka's girl. It's Flora!
I often hear people say that my mind is like a flower garden. Perhaps it's because I know so much about flowers.
Yeah, I mean, you might be onto something there, Flora. Anyway, how you doing, girl? What's your favorite kind of weather, Blossom? I do like sunny days. I mean, kind of a boring answer, but like it's boring for a reason. Sunny days are quite lovely, but I'm fond of cloudy days as well. I mean, I like a good overcast as well, like a silver curtain. No rain, but you can like see in the horizon like a silver curtain is pretty. I also enjoy days when it rains. There we go. So what I'm hearing is like Flora likes days. Flora and I talk about the weather. Let's give her a gift too, since she's so... Oh, wow.
I used to find joy in cultivating flowers on my own. But now, I find even greater joy in seeing them bloom alongside you.
Aw, that's sweet. She's a real sweetie pie, this one. I like her. All right, do I have... Where is she? I get to pick one this time. Where is she? Reveal yourself! Where are you? Where are you? Reveal yourself, Guillotine de Mephisto!
Once, I was trapped in the prison they call loneliness. But after being with you, I have freed myself from those fetters.
I'm close to getting her stamp. Ah! My right eye is tingling. No. Could it be that the one-winged Dark Lord seal is weakened? It could well be. It's as if I'm being infected by its madness. I talk with Guillotine about her health. I don't know why. It's funny. You just play along with her. She's the best yes-ander in the game, in my opinion. Hi, Noir. How you doing, girl? Have you ever seen a real bunny? I mean, me? Yeah. Commander Merc? Probably not. I've seen the photos. They're so adorable. I mean, I don't know. Does in-universe Merc know about this? I would say yes. No kidding. Do they look like they do in the photos? Are they really teeny tiny cotton balls with ears? Essentially. I mean, to be fair, they kind of look a lot like Trina's. If that's the case, they kind of look like Trina's burbs. All right, let's see. Does anyone have any recommendations? Otherwise, I think we might be able to start wrapping up for the day. But I got a lot of bonding to do. Anyone want to talk to anybody in particular? D2, Shizuka. I'll go slow. I got Mary Bay Goddess? Okay. Sounds good. We'll go talk to Scary Mary. Rouge if you got her. I don't. She's one of the few Nikkes I do not have yet. Haran? I do have Haran. Mary isn't scary. She's hot, but she also enjoys punishing naughty patients. She makes that, is it sarong? It's called sarong, right? She makes it look really great. That sarong is gorgeous on her. I mean, I like her. It's called a sarong, right? The one where like you have a swimsuit, but like a thin layer on top of it. I could be wrong. The sun hat, the sarong, the flowers and everything, the umbrella. That makes it look really nice. Anyway, that's a good summer fit. I just don't understand how someone can be injured so severely without even knowing it. Didn't want to loosen the neon. Listen, I'd not loosened the neon in a water gun fight. You have to understand. This was tactical warfare. It seems like you had quite an intense battle. Still, you should take better care of yourself. Yes, Nurse Mary. I received both gentle treatment and a harsh scolding from Mary. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll try not to use the Super Soaker Blast 5000 on her next time. Let's talk to the maiden. The maiden. Sometimes I hear Nikkes talk about guillotine to me like we're urban legends or something. They say that if they become irregulars, the Grim Reaper will come and take them. I don't know what to do with these rumors. Don't worry about it, maiden. Just be yourself. I always try my best to do that. It's not that easy, though, no matter how hard I try. I have a deep conversation with the maiden about her fate.
I always want to be by your side. I mean that.
Thanks, maiden. She's a sweet girl. And she's a total gamer. Capital G gamer. I would think we're done for now. So I'm gonna let's play some wrap up. A wonderful boobs. I mean Dado. Hi Wolf, how do you see? Wonderful boobs to you as well, sir. Here, I brought these fresh from the oven. God. You know, hold on, 1 second. Yeah, alright, I deserve that one. Alright. Good to see you, Wolf. How you doing, my friend? Alright. Alright. It is nearly time. Alright. So, that was chapter 31. Commander Merc and the Counters have successfully planted some stakes in the ground. But we also found a new enemy, the Behemoth. And boy, she's scary. She big scary. She big scary. She apparently controls the crystals. There's the 4 beasts of hell, apparently. That's a lot. There's a lot to undo there. And then we got Grave and the Coffin back. And Rappy sort of apologized to Unwa. That sounded like...
Will you join me, subordinate?
I will join you in a minute, Helm. I'm busy saying goodbye to all our lovely community, our lovely people here today. Thanks so much for coming today. Anyways, let's do roll call real quick. So, starting from the top, Unknown, thank you so much for joining us today, my friend. Thank you. It's good to see you again. Shizuka, Ato, arigatou gozaimashita. It's great to see you here more regularly. I hope you've been enjoying yourself. I'm really glad to see you and talk with you and show you like basically all of my life's mistakes. D2, wait, before you go, you don't get to leave without me saying goodbye to you. It's so nice. Thanks for coming along. I wanted to say we do this on the regular on Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So hopefully we'll see you around here a little bit. But thanks for coming. Hope you had a great time. And I hope we get to see you some more later. We'll see you around again. I play usually NIKKE.
Will you join me, subordinate?
I said I'm busy, Helm. Anyway, hopefully we do this a little bit. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm glad I'm good background noise for you. But thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Soup, the legend. Thank you for joining us, sir. Wolf, you're certainly not last and certainly not least. Wolf, when are you gonna join us for VC? Are you gonna come back for us for VC4? I'm not gonna leave yet, but like, Wolf, you gonna join us for VC4? And what's on your mind, D2? Do you need a computer guy? Well, I am technically a computer guy for a living. If I have time, obviously. Oh yeah, well you're missing some good stuff, my man. But hopefully we'll see you this week because we're getting deep in the sauce with VC4, and I'm looking forward to doing some more of that later this week for sure. But what's up, D2? Why? Because like I'm technically my bread and butter. Can't sell myself to a PC guy. Oh, the story. Never mind that. Deep into Riley. Thanks.
Will you join me, subordinate?
Guys, she's getting a little antsy, but don't worry, it's getting spicy. It's getting spicy, Wolf. I think you'll enjoy that later. But anyway, yeah. Sorry, D2. I'm a professional programmer. I'm actually a cloud engineer. I've been a professional for about 12 years. I know a lot about PCs. I don't know what you were planning to tell me. I can't do a front end to save my life, but I can do a lot of different things. I actually do code. Actually, part of what I do here is sometimes I do dev nights. I'm actually thinking about doing that. Program Ds. But I ain't falling through that. Now I'm more into hardware. Hardware guy. I appreciate that. Well, you can definitely help me out with that because I'm not that familiar. I mean, I know the basics, but like knowing how to tell good hardware from bad is not exactly in my wheelhouse. I know the basics. I know how to do some stuff, right? All right, Wolf is getting ready for Thursday and Friday already. He's already 3 or 4 days ahead of us in terms of like the story.
Will you join me, subordinate?
I'm gonna sound this off before we all get in trouble and the police come knocking on my door. But anyway, one more time, thanks to everybody who showed up tonight. I had a great time. I'll keep grinding offline here to see if we can get ready for chapter 32. It's gonna take a bit, I think, to put it mildly, but we'll get there. But we will continue our pursuit. But you guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the week. Be strong. I'm going to bed. Teitoku ittekimasu. See you guys. Have a good one. Thanks again.